Hello, everyone, wave, and welcome. We purposely waited for the dinosaur wars to stop before we went live because Hummel was just like, I'm gonna be gifting you right now. And I'm like, okay, I'll just like wait so like we didn't get interrupted by Rexy's beautiful automated voice. But yeah, hi everyone, and welcome back. Good morning, good evening, afternoon to the World of Ashenfell. I, I'm just here having a great time. This is not thank you, Spirit. Just interrupt me after I just complimented people for not interrupting me. It's fine.
It's for 31 months. That deserves a...
Yeah, exactly. We have had several babies at this point between me and him. With that, let's go ahead. We need to name them, honey. Let's just start with our introductions for the game. Everyone here, starting with our wonderful dungeon master, Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I will be your dungeon master for tonight, and I'll be DMing the World of Ashenfell to my wonderful players. Lots to do tonight, so stay tuned.
You have a question for us, or not this
question
time?
today?
No questions today.
Okay, I guess I get 0 or 100%, depending on your definitions. Hi guys, I'm Martin, or Pikmun. I'm going to be playing Orr of Clutch Black Talon. He's a winged person, a birdie boy, an Aerocrokerin, a Skylancer is his class. If you want to check out the details for that, they're in Valdrianth's Discord. So join the Discord and check it out.
We're
That's
almost
me.
at version 1. We're getting there. End of the year, it's gonna get released.
Nice.
Talk about it today. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Are you done? Hi everyone, I'm Emma, Homiloo on the internet, and today I'm playing Jorah Adan, who is our Spring Eladrin Bardlock. He's a Glamour Bard, Fey Warlock mashup, and he's a delightful person.
I'd be friends with him.
Yeah, me too.
In real life.
I bet it'd be fun at parties. Like, not overwhelming at parties. He'd just be pretty chill to hang out with. So, yeah.
Oh, I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm,
Hi
yes.
guys, my name is the gaming Mal. I'm the gaming Malamut. Sorry, I'm tongue tied today. I'll be over here playing Mr. Zeb Burnhammer, our Minotaurian warlock, who apparently doesn't know how to cross the borders, as we found out a couple weeks back. Yeah, that's all you need to know about him for right now.
Hey everyone, my name is Val. This is my channel. Today I bring to you our half-Eladrin witch doctor by the name of Daphne Gravoy. She enjoys making meals and staying as far away from children as possible, and also scaly things. So, and letting her onions go tussling everywhere. So, some onion tussling. But that is who I am playing today. And hey, what up? Just a reminder. This is a viewer-affected game, so you can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations today. Every 100 biddies that you give to anybody here gives us rerolls, or you can just put it in a reroll pool, and we just like, I'm gonna use that pool. But if you want someone very specifically to have an advantage over any roll, let us know if you gift us 100 biddies. If you subscribe to the channel, that gives us greater healing potions, which you could divvy out to anyone specific, or again, it just kind of goes into a pool, and there's 20 now currently in the pool, after these 6 subs that we were just given today, so we still have to figure those out. So if anyone wants to give them to somebody specific, let me know. And if you donate money to the channel for this particular game, that's how you give a nat 1 or a nat 20 to anyone here. Just straight up money. $3 is the minimum on coffee to do that for us. So yeah, that is our that's your spiel here. That's your spiel. Allergies are awful. Don't worry about it. I've had bad allergies all week, Jen. So with that, let's get started. Jen, go ahead and take us away, fam. Oh no, I lied. all of my sub points are being matched with $1 donations to Extra Life this month. So on October 31st, I will make a donation on behalf of the channel. So I think we're at 44 subscribers. So $44 going to Extra Life this month. So there we go. Cool. So if you want to give us more, yeah, you know, why not? So anyway, go ahead. Now you can go, Jen.
So, last time the party did some downtime and collected various items they might need in the future, collecting information as to where this mysterious stranger, Anthony Silverhorn, had disappeared into the city of Oliberry, the capital city of the Elvish Kingdom. And, oops, your thing went down, I think. Oh, there it goes. It popped on my end. It might be my internet because they're doing services, so. And you sent guards out to look for this fellow. You had some talks with the Jorah's family, were put up for the night there, and had some sweet moments between each other. And as the morning sun rises, there is a knock at your parents' door, Jorah.
Oh.
Your mom and dad have already disappeared and left a note saying they had to work. Your mother being the cleric to the Grove, and your father being a guard to the great library that's there.
Yeah, they're busy people. I'll go and open the door.
You open the door, and you see a half-elvish woman kind of standing there. She has what looks to be a scroll, and she smiles brightly up at you. Mr. Adan?
Yes, that's me. Yep.
All right, so we gathered information for you, and she hands you the scroll and waves. See
Thank
you.
you.
And she kind of skips away.
Goodbye. All right. I was gonna tip her as well. I'll head in and open up the scroll.
The scroll gives you a basic description of an elderly man, well-dressed, a strange little contraption on his shoulder. Gives you a drawing and a location where to find him. You know this location to be more of the southern side of Oliberry, more of the industrial rundown, as the city had turned away from the more industrial side of stuff to more magic focus and more knowledge based. They still have commerce there, but it's less, and they are more willing to import as they have the economy to do so.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. I will wait for everyone to wake up, and he'll figure, because he's technically host right now, he'll make coffee for people and assume that Daphne will come and do breakfast when she's around. She's usually up early after all.
Or wakes up a little later than he usually does and comes down huddled in his cloak, looking very cold, and his beak is slightly red.
You alright there, bud?
Yeah, just some seasonal allergies and I don't know.
Okay, come, sit down. I've got and I'm gonna go rummaging and find what I'm assuming my mum has a remedy. She a cleric woman after all. And find some good tea for this, and get that nice and strained for him and pass that over. So,
thank you.
Yeah,
your mom would have a big histamine thing.
You might want to fix that. The bird flu is not something we want spreading to other people. So, do you just, if it doesn't work, do you need me to remove it? Like, I can just remove it.
I'm not gonna complain if you wanna.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, nope. That's gonna go.
Jorah's like, no.
We're not gonna prepare polymorph today, and instead do lesser restoration. And I'm just gonna take some. I'm gonna take some of those. What are some weird things I have in my pouch? You know what? for my
Got some clothes in there.
yeah, for some of my somatic components, I'm gonna pull out what just looks like some interesting white powder, and mix it in with like some gel of um, unknown origins, and I'm gonna just cast Lesser Restoration. I'm gonna take it, rub it between my fingers, and I'm just gonna put it in your nostrils.
Oh, wow, that stuff works. My God.
I know it's magic.
I
Thank you.
already the first sneeze had Jorah backing off. He is not the kind of person that's going to tangle with someone full of germs.
That's okay. The gel is a disinfectant. That's why, and I just start rubbing it all over.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Thank
have
you,
a, I
Bethany.
have, and I'll wave the paper and put it down so that people can.
It
check
smells
out
very
it.
fishy.
Oh no! Oh, Daphne, why?
Did you just Vicks Vapor Rub him?
Yes.
Fish vapor.
Yes, I did.
Ugh.
And
Well.
methamphetamines to help with the.
Yeah.
It just made
did
Sudafed.
help with the cough apparently. Yeah. Got some information. We know his location now, so
Oh, that's
when
good.
we feel good and ready, we can go and find this robot gentleman. Well, robot wielding gentleman? Yeah.
So I don't know what a robot is, but okay. I mean, I'm ready. Let's. I'm gonna take.
What?
I'm gonna take your ride. I'm gonna take your lead on this. This is your.
Daphne, you know
Yeah.
what a rowboat is.
God, he's so
Yeah.
stupid sometimes, but I can't bring it in me to tell him that. Yes, or, of course. I just think this one will be different because
Different how?
I don't know. Because it's not a rowboat, it's a robot. That's a
Oh,
different word.
okay.
At this point, Zev will just come in and pat Aura on the head. She seems grumpy this morning.
I'm not grumpy. No.
Well, either way, whatever you gave me feels great.
Just have very little patience for children.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. We're going to find this a gentleman, Anthony Silverhorn.
All
Or,
right.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we can head off when everyone's ready, basically.
Okay? I mean, I'm raring to go.
Mm.
Or he's gonna stretch his wings. Do you want me to carry all of you? I don't know if I can carry all of you and Zev.
I think
Who gave him what?
He needed a
He
cold
seems a little-
remedy.
yeah, he
He
just has
seems
a
a
cold.
little.
It's just he had a cold. We just casted Greater Restoration. No one gave him anything.
It just seems. There's.
He's often like this.
Yeah, this is just
Yeah.
who he is.
Yep.
He seems different, like more energized. If that's a thing.
I
I don't know. Whatever it is,
he's
it
not
feels
sick.
great.
Don't you feel better when you're not sick? Like when your symptoms alleviate, it's just like, oh man, my body is not fighting off the tiny microscopic germs that we can't see with the naked eye. They're actually like concentrated on making me feel nice. And
Now
making...
you know full well what I meant. He just seems a little more energized than usual.
Excuse me,
even-
who's
even
Val?
like
I'm
he-
Destiny.
Well, let's
I'll call it as. Let's see it as a good thing and just move on.
yeah. Well, let's shake a tail feather, or let's go.
Thanks, guys.
Or he's gonna wiggle his tail feathers like that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Yes,
exactly like that.
exactly like that.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll
perfect.
kneel down then. Or are you getting on?
Okay. Or he's gonna jump on your back. he's gonna kind of like kind of contort himself so he can fit under the door. I'm assuming.
Oh, yep. Could maybe wait till it's outside. Okay, just don't ruin my house. All right.
Never, Jorah.
We've already recovered from Jim. I don't know.
Is
Yeah.
As
Bossing still with
you're
us?
traveling outwards, Jura,
Yes.
you know
Yeah.
the way to the southern
Yeah.
district. It's called the Vibrant District because it was once a vibrant commerce area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a lot of alchemical practices there. A lot of abandoned shops, warehouses have been either in the process of being converted into homes and going under restoration, as the city does want to restore these unused parts of their city and expand. So they are actively involved in restoration and commerce and making sure that people are actually looked after. Um, as you're traveling downwards, make a basic survival check as it's expanded since you've last been here.
Okay.
Hmm.
12.
Well, it takes you some time, and you realize some of the old paths you used to travel have been closed off or they've been shifted into new roads just to make way for either new homes or different types of shops that have sprung up while you've been gone. And you see a lot of a gymnastic district kind of cropping up as you travel towards the vibrant district.
No.
And you see that immigration is well and truly alive in the city and bringing a lot of new culture. And as you travel into the vibrant district, you finally recognize a kind of a three-stacked warehouse that kind of always stuck out in this district, mostly because it's a vibrant orange stone against a bunch of white houses. So it was always nicknamed the Orange Square just because of its coloration. But you recognize it when you finally entered into the district. You know it was closed some time ago, mainly because the owner sold it off and have no use for it. And as you enter into what was once a bustling, kind of grand marketplace, you can roll me a perception check, anyone who wants to look for this gentleman as he was described.
Sure.
Or
As an aside while the numbers are being rolled, does it look like this is the kind of district that could benefit from an ice cream shop? Because it's probably gonna be somewhere where you're gonna have like people.
Yes.
Going around spreading Beltane's bliss to everyone.
Listen,
Me
if they're
too.
if they're trying to like revive the place, new business is always welcomed in areas that are going through renovation. That's all.
For sure.
Anyway, I got 13. So.
I rolled a natural 15 plus 6, so that's a 21.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the majority of you are able to perceive and look out across this square. You do see some elderly elves just kind of mingling about who just didn't move out of the district and are quite comfortable just to finish out their remaining years here. You do see a few younger children just kind of running through, a dog kind of chasing them playfully. And you see what was once a vibrant paint mural on one side of the market, probably celebrating something at one point. The paint's too faded to really give way as to what it was. But you probably guess it was either to Ayun or one of her mini festivals. But as you're looking around, you do catch a glimpse of a human male kind of wandering down the side of the street, kind of just beyond the market itself, like a side street that would lead into the market. And he's just walking past a row of once grand shops, now closed, and he seems to be minding his own business. And you all watch as a small, skittering looking metal spider kind of crawls up his leg and onto his shoulder, and he seems to be conversing with this creature as they keep walking away from the market.
Um, if you guys don't mind, I would quite like to try and broach with conversation and lead into the fact that someone is looking for him.
Okay.
I would be able to answer questions if he has any about Lucy, just so he knows it's coming from a legitimate source.
Of course.
From on top of Zev's shoulders, or will point the way towards him and say, "Turn about! Feast and march!"
Okay, I'm just gonna.
And
I
I'll
look
just,
at Daphne and just kind of do a. I'll be back.
Or
Can I
or
Yes.
let's observe and learn some skills from Jorah today. How's that sound?
I'm always learning from Jorah.
Exactly. This
Oh, you mean,
Yeah. I mean, unless it's really, really, really important. Like, obviously, if someone's gonna sneak up on him, and like, we definitely want to make sure Jorah is safe. As I'm like cradling dice in my tits right now.
and that's actually
Yeah.
DM, that's actually something I wanted to ask. Is there any feeling that we might be being tailed, or like Zev still doesn't feel 100% safe knowing that those vampires might be following us?
You can roll a perception check.
Oh no.
We're being followed.
That's a 7.
You believe you're fine.
Fair enough.
Well, wish me luck. And I'll go casually towards this gentleman.
As you casually approach him, are you doing so sneakily, or are you just...
No. He wants to be visible and non-threatening.
Okay. Sure. You approach him and you see he's ready to turn a corner. He has a piece of paper in his hand, and he seems to be looking at various numbers of things on this street. He seems to be looking for a shop, from what you can tell.
Are you lost?
He turns around and you see a very handsome elderly man, silvered hair, full beard, and he has a strange kind of spider creature on his shoulder. He's very well dressed and has a number of things on his belt, and has kind of like what looks to be a leg holster holding what you can only assume is a tinkerer's kit. And on his back you see a sword and a great axe kind of holstered to his back. And you see a number of smaller weapons kind of tucked along the side of his rib cage. And he
About
looks
14.
to use 14 different weapons. So you're not entirely sure how this man carries everything, but you're just like, all right, he's fairly well built, and you can just by glancing at him, you can tell he carries himself in a way that would give hint to he's probably from a military background.
Okay. Can I help? Well, he's full beard. Can I help you at all? I'm local.
Oh yes. He looks at his paper. I'm looking for the. He looks at his paper, then puts on some glasses, and he's like, I'm looking for the Eldrin house.
Oh, yeah. Is this something I would be aware of?
Yeah, you know it to be an old alchemist's lab, and it was nicknamed the Eldrin house because the people who owned it used it as a home and gave a lot of good alchemical potions to people. Unfortunately, they moved away.
Well, I can show you. This is a curious contraption you have on your shoulder there.
He kind of reaches up and pats the creature as it beeps loudly at you.
Oh.
And then you hear the word "fuck."
Hey, oh, yeah, eloquent.
Forgive him. He's learning. He knows other words. He just chooses not to use them.
It's fine. I'm a bard. I feel like that it's
Jorah,
fine. Mm.
from the other side of the street, you can just feel Daphne vibrating with a mighty need.
Mm-hmm. I look and I kind of do a I actually I don't mean to disturb you with this because I know that leading with the sentence often creates a little fight or flight reaction, but I know someone who's looking for you, a friend, I believe. I don't know if you want to. Oh, I could just tell you about it here if you want, or we could go somewhere. I think my friend wants to say hello to your robot friend.
He gives you a look over. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay,
When Jorah
27.
gestures to us,
There's our
we're
bard.
gonna wave.
Everyone's waving.
he looks to you, Jor, then looks to your group and raises an eyebrow, then shrugs. Here's fine. Your friends can come say hello.
Okay, I kind of weigh them over. I was contacted recently by a casual friend of mine by the name of Lucy. Who said she was looking for you, and I had to pass that message on to you.
There's a pause, and you see a very warm smile flicker over his face for a moment. It's like, what did she say she wanted?
Mostly, she just needed me to pass on that message, and I guess let her know when I found you. I have the sending spell. If there are things that you wish for me to communicate to her, I'm more than happy to oblige.
I would say, tell her I'm fine. I'm cleaning up what I let loose. I will be back in a few days.
Back in a few days. All right. Well, I will send that message on. Perhaps I can show you to this alchemist shop, and my friends here can come and ogle at the. Does it have a name?
Yes, this is soon. As he picks up the spider contraption and holds it in his hand. It's this very tiny creature. It fits in his hand quite nicely. And then he points down towards his boots. That's Freya. And you look and you see a goose kind of wander out from behind his legs. And you see it's all metal-like. And it gives a small honk.
Oh my goodness. She's adorable.
How
goes.
do I get one?
Years of practice in what my field.
What can I pay you
Oh, she's not for sale.
to make me one?
Oh, it's not like that. This is a gift actually from my goddess.
Ah,
Oh, like this guy, and I pop out Larkin. He's a gift for my. Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
the look of sadness, disappointment.
Yeah. I'll be like, this is Daphne and
Hello.
Dev, and this is Or. This is Anthony's
Hi.
unicorn, everyone.
Hello. You see Or gesture from almost the ground. He's on his hands and knees, just almost eye to eye with the goose. Is this a rowboat?
It's more than that. She is a companion, as is soon.
This is gonna feel. You know what? I was about to say this is gonna seem like a strange question, but I imagine I'm probably person number 983 to ask you this. Could I hold him?
He picks up Soon and puts him in your hand, and you just see the tiny robot kind of spin around in your hands and look up at you kind of inquisitively. The same way jumping spiders kind of look at you inquisitively.
Yeah.
And then just kind of wander around over your arm, up your shoulder, and then onto your other shoulder. Gives everybody another inquisitive look.
Yeah.
Can I give him a? I want to give him a once over, and then. Do I notice the great axe and the sword on his back?
Yeah, he's not hiding them.
That's a big axe you got on your back.
Yes.
Can I just want to lean into Daphne and say, that's what she said. Really quietly.
That's in character.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
does it look like? I guess I wouldn't be able to tell from this angle, but does it look like the axe or the sword has seen recent use?
Make a perception check.
Perception, you said.
Mhm.
That's an 8.
As far as you can tell, they look well cared for. He probably knows what he's dealing with and how to use his equipment well, and knows how to look after it and make sure they're not blunted in any way that would give him a disadvantage.
Okay. With that perception check, would I be able to see if there are any more metal contraptions around him?
Not with that perception check.
Shall we? I could guide you to the shop if you like, if that's all right, and I'll contact Lucy while we travel.
Please, I would like her to know I am fine. I will return home post haste.
All right. A few days, you said, yes.
Yes.
All right. I'll start leading as the person who knows the city. And we'll cast out ascending to Lucy. Hey, friend. Found your silver fox. He says he'll be home in a few days. He is safe. He is cleaning up a mess he started. Spread. I don't know.
You hear back. Well, tell him that's fine. I'll see him when he gets home. And tell him not to die this time.
Okay. I will pass that on. So I'll turn around and say, she says that's fine. She told you not to die, and also, by the way, she said you would be paying us for this job. Knowing her as I do, I figure that may not be the case, but.
Oh well, I am. How much did she promise you?
She didn't even say an amount.
Ah.
Yeah, but I was happy to do her the favor, so.
Tell you what, help me finish this last bit of my work, and I'll pay you 100 gold each.
Each.
Yeah.
That's
we
actually
can-
not bad.
Yep. We
Yes.
don't have anything on our plates right now. That sounds wonderful.
Can I ask what this work entails?
He kind of chuckles as you see his sword, not a sword, but a shield kind of materialize on his arm. Extermination.
Onk?
Extermination.
We're actually pretty good at that. Like, that was Jorah's and I's last job, actually. And Or's
Yes.
last job, actually.
Yeah.
We exterminated this thing called, like, the darkness or the nightness or something.
The silence,
like,
yeah.
the silence, that's what it was called.
The
quiet.
The negative.
And we did a pretty good job with that. We didn't die. None of us died. Well, Jim died, and I look for Jim, but he's back now, so it's fine.
Roll perception for Jim.
Perception for
Can I
Jim.
roll for that as well because kobold?
An 11.
Uh,
An 11.
yeah.
16.
Neither of you see Jim.
We don't know where he's at, but I promise you he's alive.
You seem to have lost your paladin at some point. You're not sure entirely when.
He might be at my place eating cookies. Well, certainly. Can you give us details of what it is you are exterminating?
He thinks for a moment, then kind of points to Soon as he takes him back. Think a really big one of him. Less intelligent, doesn't speak. I made them. They were bought and then stolen from the people who bought them, and I tracked them here. So, unfortunately, rogue constructs, once they're rogue, they have to be put down.
Well, I think we could absolutely assist you on this. To the alchemy shop then, and I'll start winding my way through the streets.
Oh, that's what it is. As he follows you.
Yeah. Is this a lead on your search?
Yes, some of the denizens here told me it would be around here.
Oh, well, happy to assist. I mean, I haven't lived here officially in a couple few years, but yeah, I'm a resident, so if I can
I have
help in
to
that
s-
regard.
I have to say, looking at these, what did you call them? Constructs?
Oh, Soon and Treya are constructs.
They're fast. They're absolutely fascinating. What kind of metal are they made out of?
Soon is made out of a basic brass mixture. Freya was recently remade with adamantine as it reinforces her chassis a bit. And I'd rather her not fall apart in battle, so to say.
The goose
Did I
goes to
under
battle.
the goose goes to battle? I ask in
Battle
character.
goose?
Yeah,
Don't
she
repeat,
does.
Don't repeat what I just said out in character.
uh, Impressive. I look forward to seeing it if it comes to that. I'm curious to see her capabilities.
um, Mr. Silverthorn, sir, what is the big one made out of?
Oh, he thinks for a moment. You know, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I actually made these two. I've upgraded several times since then.
Are they normally made out of metal?
Sometimes I think I made one of them out of stone.
Do you remember if this one was made out of stone or not?
I actually don't remember. I sold these over 4 years ago, so.
How many of these are we going to have to exterminate?
Just two. They were bought for guarding purposes,
So you
from
didn't
what I
make.
recall. Oh no, I made them. I just
Do you
don't
know-
remember what I made them out of.
Those that are metal, do you think?
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
That just seems odd. You created them, but you didn't. But you can't remember what you created them out of. That just
Yo,
seems
I
really.
don't remember what I had for breakfast, dude.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's
That's a
not
natural one.
He doesn't remember. Like he
Yeah.
said, they were bought and made 4 years ago. He's upgraded several times since then.
Yeah, and as someone who knows Anthony Silverhorn, it tracks. I'll finish your question. Do you know if the heat metal spell is effective against these kind of creatures?
Thanks for a moment. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I don't want to test it on your babies because they're precious. So we'll
No.
see when it comes
Please
down
don't
to it.
test it on my babies.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Jordan,
think
Jordan
milk
knew
bottles
exactly
are.
where my mind was at.
Yeah, we're both in like a well. This sounds like an amazing adventure. I'm excited to find out. I'll keep walking towards the shop.
He thinks on it. I think one of them might be, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, you know.
I've been more worried with the Warforge and their constant evolution.
Would I have heard of any Warforged
Oh,
things
history check.
in my studies?
Excuse me.
No.
Would I have heard of any Warforged in my travels?
Roll a history check.
Sorry, Roll20 kind of crashed on me, so I had to log out and log in. Give me a sec.
Daphne is not gonna wonder if she knows because Daphne lived in a house in the woods. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
I just-
Warforged. What?
Yeah. Book nerd who likes adventure stories, I figured if
Yeah.
if it's
Daphne's library is not up to date.
Mm-hmm.
13.
No, neither of you actually have heard of Warforged.
okay.
You've heard rumors of metal people, but not in the context of Warforged.
Okay.
They are strange and don't exist on the continent of Ashenfell.
Yeah, so it's just not something we'd have heard of.
Is
Well,
that a
that's,
kind of weapon? Oh, a warforged sword
No.
or? Oh,
Warforged are people.
Wow. That's fascinating.
Yes, they're in their third generation, I believe. Fourth, maybe.
Incredible. Where are they? If sorry,
Cliff.
questions.
They're in Cliffstrand, the Westerlands.
Wow, awesome.
Out of curiosity, these contracts that we're going after now, how much sentience do we have to worry about?
None. These aren't Warforged. They are constructs.
Hmm.
There's a difference. He'll point to Freya and soon, technically, they're Warforged.
Is
But
it a
they're
matter
metal.
of soul, like personhood?
I think it's a matter of personage, and
Yeah.
between the blessing of Gone and my continuous work, Warforged were made.
This is truly fascinating. I thank you for your information.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really cool.
Is Daphne about to take a level in Artificer?
She does not have enough intelligence.
Or bends down to Freya. Sorry. Do you want to go ahead? Oh, okay.
I
Sorry.
lied, I do.
Or bends down to, is it Freya?
Mhm.
Gently picks them up and says, "Are all Warforged like this?"
No, they're more. He points himself. They're more like me. They're more humanoid. These two were made in blessing and conjuncture of my willingness to serve God and her forge, and to help put forward her people into this world.
Really
He
cool.
said gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gaun, I'm assuming.
GOND.
Oh, GOND. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow. God, this is. Sorry. When faced with like proper new exciting information like this, I get a little my book nerd comes out. I believe the shop's just up here.
He nods as he keeps walking, and I would say, Jor, because you've been the closest to him, you can roll a insight check.
Okay. 19.
I'll message it to you on Zoom.
Okay.
Secrets.
Yeah.
So, did you essentially? You said that the Warforged, pardon me if I'm mistaken, exists because of you?
They exist because of my willingness to bring them into existingness. I made the prototype body, and Gon brought her will into them. So I suppose long answer short, yes.
You do realize in like a few thousand years from now, you're gonna be written in some religious text as a god.
Oh, I do not. That would be bad. I don't
Prophet,
want that.
maybe.
You'll
or,
be
uh,
dead.
Yeah.
But, like, that's just how that kind of works.
Although you will be written in like history books as like a legend, I would assume.
Oh yeah, like we're talking like after all, even like the elves are dead and all that's left are like dragons and kaiju and shit like that. But are you taking any students in this form?
I'm always happy to teach. I have several apprentices at the moment. If you wish to come back to Cliffstrand with me, I'm happy to take on another apprentice.
Does that require getting on a boat? Could you just give me like
Do it. Make her do it. Make her do it.
Just, like, I don't know, like send me the literature for it and I can self-teach myself.
Unfortunately, it's all hands-on experience.
That's what she said.
Does it require getting on a boat?
It does. You would have to go across the waters. There's no teleportation between our two continents, unfortunately.
That's hard lines, Daphne.
I'd gladly do it, but
Or is going to look seriously at Anthony. What are the requirements to be a successful apprentice?
He thinks for a moment. You would have to Study. You would have to work with your hands. You would have to be in dedication to Gon. That is a requirement I enforce, mainly because it is her will. We are expanding.
Hmm.
I see. Well,
So we become clerics or apostles.
well, Porter's gonna show his talents. I can't, talents. Man, these bird talents, they'll be the death of me. I just can't do anything with them that I want, and it's the only thing holding me back.
No,
What
it's
else? What
not.
else
You,
has
you,
it held you back from?
you've done plenty. Or
Ah,
like you have that smithing. You got the smithing hammer and the chisel. You can work with that.
mm-hmm. Oh,
You
if
can
you
make stone golems. We have apprenticeships towards that. It won't be working with the Warforged directly, but we do have other means of artificery. We do have
oh,
alchemists, so you don't have to be working in my field of artificery.
Porter's gonna shuffle around in his shirt and pull out. I I carved a. I don't know if it's a golem, but I carved a little guy. It it's a very roughly hewn figure of a person. It's pretty stick figurey.
Hmm. He looks over. Maybe in a few years.
That long? Okay. Um, I'll
This is
I'll
a
keep trying.
very long work.
Like how
Out
long?
of cur.
Lifetimes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to dedicate your life to learning how to make rock people?
You only
Or
have like 28 years left, or
I'm pretty sure you don't want to do that.
Or is gonna look very hard at the rock. He's gonna look at Freya. He's gonna look at the rock. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you in
He'll get
probably a
back to you.
year.
I'm gonna look
Okay.
at Jorah.
Anthony nods his head.
Jorah, we need
Yep.
to procure a wish for Orr to live longer than 30 years.
Well, if I
Alright.
get 30 years, that's
Yeah,
that's
for
a
sure.
long time.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm with you
Okay.
on that. We'll
He
do
Mr.
this.
deserves.
Are we?
He deserves it.
He does deserve it.
Mhm.
Are we at or going into the shop?
Yeah, you've arrived to the shop, and Anthony's been looking at these double doors that are have chained, and he's looking at the paper. He takes off his glasses and sticks them back into his pocket.
I'm gonna like wander around like I'm looking for items in the shop, and then I'm gonna ping a message his way, like the spell message.
Oh, the
I
shop
just
is locked, so you can't go in.
It's
Mr.
locked.
Sil-
Okay, then I'll still maybe just go like I'm looking in the window.
Yeah,
and then
like you're going around to look at it. 'cause
yeah,
it's a,
yeah,
a similar
Okay,
shop, so yeah, okay.
ping a message and yeah, just say
Mr. Silverhorn, not
that-
a question for you. These constructs that were
I don't think Emma was done.
yeah.
oh my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Those and just say the glamour or disguise that's up, is that keeping you safe from anyone? Is there anything we should know about?
The message is received, but you don't get an answer back.
Okay, I respect that.
It could be he's with other people and just doesn't want
Yes,
to answer.
no, it's one of those. I'll ping the message. He will answer me. I'm
Mhm.
assuming that he's good and
Mhm.
ready.
Mhm.
I don't know. Are we breaking into this place?
But as you were saying, Zev,
I was just curious, these constructs that we're going to quote unquote exterminate. On a scale from me to bigger, how big are these things?
he looks you over. Bigger than you.
Interesting.
You know what I always say? The bigger they are, the harder they fly. I mean, wait.
Wait, you always say that?
Yeah,
I've
I
never
thought
heard him say
so.
that.
I've never heard you say that.
Well, it's been a while, and I'm not
Also,
sure I
what
got
does
it
it
right.
mean?
To be fair though, you're not wrong. It would be harder to fly the bigger you are, unless you've got really big wings.
Yeah, I make do just fine as big as I am.
Flying?
Yes, I have a cloak of wings. You've seen me
Okay.
fly.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
seen you
yeah.
fly. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're
Well,
discussing.
not by magic. I'm sorry. Just
Go ahead.
Anthony has knelt down in front of the door and he's currently lockpicking the lock.
Perfect.
Oh,
just
I'm gonna look over his shoulder.
I'll keep watch, make sure nobody like passes by and says, "Hey, what are you doing?"
How do you know how far to push the thing in?
Plus 3, 15. That's enough. Because it's not on. I didn't roll for whatever. D&D Beyond doesn't include the tool sets into the rolls, so. Anyways, 15 is enough as he kind of clicks the lock and the chain falls off as he tucks away his tools and he's like, "All right, are you ready, my friends?"
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you how to use lockpicks later, or
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a map. Hold on. Let Mama get this. Let me get it. It's a map. All right, let's see if we're gonna behave today with maps. Mm-hmm.
Map.
Map, map, map.
oh, I guess
Map.
I guess a proper token was never made for Zev.
That's okay.
We made a road.
That's your responsibility.
Yeah.
I don't make them
I did
for
not
you.
know that.
Yeah. Okay.
You
There we go.
need one whipped up, and you have an image. I'm happy to do that.
I'll send it to you, Martin.
Okay.
Right. You enter into a dusty building and you smell stagnant air. And as you enter, you still see a somewhat glowing portal. You're not entirely sure where it goes, down towards the bottom of a set of stairs. There's a stone door that is currently closed in front of you.
Is anyone good at checking for traps?
I mean,
I am.
yeah.
I think.
Well,
I think I have tools for that.
check for some traps, sir.
Okay.
I'm volunteering you since you said you were good at it.
Mm.
I mean, I guess a survival check, would that be enough?
No, it's investigation.
Investigation? Okay,
Mhm.
definitely. Yeah, I'm good at that. 18?
Okay. You check the door for traps. All you see are worn runes kind of carved in the door, but no traps.
Can I make an arcana check on the runes?
Sure.
18?
It just says alchemist shop. Nothing special about them. There's probably just fancy decoration.
Are the runes lit up? Or are they
No.
just like...
They're just runes.
Okay. It's not trapped. And runes don't seem to be, anything special.
Is there a door handle?
There is. It's a circular doorknob. It doesn't. It seems to be one that you turn.
Is there a keyhole?
There is.
Or is gonna kind of move in and put an eye to it?
All right. Roll. Do you have dark vision?
Nope.
Roll with the perception with disadvantage.
Okay. Gonna mutter about their darkness.
And
15.
13. You don't see anything.
Well, it's
Sorry about that.
Daphne. I think there's some nightness.
Nine.
Uh-huh.
It's your Silverhorn. able to do anything about that?
Nightness.
No, the lock. I'm assuming the lights are just off.
Oh. He reaches over to the door handle, turns the doorknob, and pushes the door open. It wasn't locked.
Oh my god, he is amazing. Oh,
Wow. How can
Oh.
so many of you be looking at the door?
Listen,
Look
I told
inside.
other people to look at the door.
You only asked me to check for traps. I didn't check to see if it was locked.
what's behind the door?
Yeah.
As you look behind the door, you just see darkness.
Well, that's not ominous.
Does it appear to be magical or like created thick black darkness or just a dark room?
It just seems to be a dark room. It could be because all the windows are boarded up, and it's kind of in a sub space, like the basement. There's another word for it, but it's below ground. So.
Below ground, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll walk in and just hope my dark vision means that I can see all right.
Mhm. As you walk in, your eyes do adjust because you had a conflicting light source. From
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
portal. So that was what was mainly fucking with your vision.
Yeah.
But as you step in, your eyes do adjust, and you do see a very nice, formally nice-looking alchemical lab. In the back, you see looks like a bunch of round vials that once held potions. In the center one, there seems to be a large contraption that probably spun and made these potions, like mass output. It seems they had mastered mass production at some point, and you're sad to see such an invention go because mass production at this time would have set you apart from many people.
Yeah.
You do see what looks to be a large well to your right that seems to just go into darkness, a set of stairs that leads upwards, and a door set blocking your view into another room.
Okay.
Yora, are you okay in there?
Yeah, I'm good. And you just come in, buddy.
Okay.
If anyone has alternative light sources for those who don't have dark vision, perhaps.
I have a torch.
Sure. I'm gonna send Larkin out just to do a fly around the big main room and just ask him to check for any like evidence of like people or people shaped things or anything alive.
People shaped.
Go
Can I
scout
have
for
Mimsy,
me, friend. Go
Can I
scout.
have Mimsy help him? Since Mimsy has dark vision as well.
Sure. But as you do that, you step into the room itself, and one of the objects you noticed towards the potion making area, you see kind of shift and lift itself upwards.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Or he's gonna point at it with his lance. Is that?
Yeah. I start
Oh.
backing up in I don't do melee. Like,
You all to
ooh.
roll initiative.
Okay. Make sure I've definitely clicked on my token.
Oh, that's right. We're
Yes,
doing,
Oh, I didn't do my tiebreaker, but I do have a +4 for the deck, so
Yeah, I got a 0.
yeah. So
oh no.
Yora's a fast boo boo.
yes, he's a dexterous, lithe creature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's only got +3, but I'm a bard, so I get that jack of all trades shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you have for a tiebreaker, Jora?
4 decks.
4
Well,
decks.
4 initiative. Yeah.
Okay. What do you have, Captain Zevran?
I have a 0 on my dex.
Okay, so
I'll fiddle with a tiebreaker thing when it's. Just want to do this. Oh, damage roll.
As the thing rises in as a shrouded mass, I'm gonna say, honk.
Oh.
Oh, good.
reminds me, because Freya acts on her own bonus turn,
She'll
she
get
needs a token. Yeah.
baby.
Do I have to
Freya-
roll do I have to roll initiative for Mimsy as well? I forget what the ruling was on
Your
that.
turn.
Mimsy goes on your turn. Freya just acts on her own initiative because she's not a familiar.
Yeah.
She's
Plus,
a canon.
familiars can't attack unless you give up your attack as well, which I always think is unfortunate.
It is
is.
a rather unfortunate thing.
Yeah.
The same with the paladin. I can heal myself for an action, but my bonus actions are all spells.
Yep. Yeah.
Can paladins learn
the-
healing word?
Yeah, it's part of their.
Isn't that a
Some
bonus
paladins.
action? Oh.
Anyway.
If you're a paladin that's using healing word, you're not really a paladin. You're supposed to use those spell slots for smites.
I'm here to smack you. Okay. Speaking of, we've lost our paladin. Is our paladin with us?
No, Jim's not with you, unfortunately.
Oh, we lost Jim. Okay, well, everyone get those saving throws.
We're just gonna go with this guy as Freya.
Okay.
Honk.
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 She goes right after Anthony, so there's no need for an initiative. For her.
I look down at her, and because I don't know her capabilities, like I trust him saying that, but I
Yeah.
do the I'm gonna protect her with my life face.
Yeah.
She's behind me, and I'm gonna be like, don't hurt, don't hurt, baby.
Alright, so as we go into battle, let me switch over to a more appropriate song, my friends.
Oh no.
Oh, that.
It's getting intense now.
Anthony's at the top of the order, and you all watch him kind of pull out a sword, get his shield in front of him, and you see a very unsettling rage cross his face as he just yells. It goes,
Where was the calm, collected old man that we just saw?
Not right now.
That's not Anthony Silverhorn, my dear.
He'll put himself right there, and Freya will move to about there. Okay, she's gonna back up her creator, and you watch as Freya kind of hunkers down in a weird squatty position, and her mouth opens rather wide for such a small little construct. And you watch as she fires what looks to be a ray of force at this construct, right into it.
You still want one of these, Daphne?
Absolutely.
Even more so.
I'd like to imagine
Murder
that a
goose.
faint. I'd like to imagine that a faint honk is heard as the missile
Vol-
I'll just roll Anthony's attack on this.
Eldritch Cannon Force Ballista?
Mhm.
She's an Eldritch Cannon.
Oh, wow.
I play in a game with Anthony, so I am aware of Freya. She is adorable and deadly.
She's
Adorable
amazing.
and deadly, my two favorite things.
So she fires, and you see this ray of energy just shoot out and hit this large construct, and it rocks it for a bit, and you see it kind of spin, its whirring gears kind of clicking and grinding against stone. You've got its attention. As that happens, you all hear from the other room the door starting to bang, crack, and starting to bow open.
Oh,
The breaking down the door on its turn as it goes. Another construct.
Oh, that's cute.
wonderful.
Oh my god,
Alright.
those look sharp.
Right. The guy that Freya just blasted, stone?
Seems to be.
Mostly stone? Thing that just broke through the door, metal?
Seems to be.
Okay. I'm gonna throw out a heat metal.
On which one?
First of all, on the metal one, the guy that just
Okay.
burst through. I'll do it at third level.
Okay.
So it is a. You can see the colors of it going red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object, so 2d8 fire. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subjects to cause the damage again. The only thing it's saving from is to not drop what is hurting it. I think it just keeps taking the damage. So it's a con save to drop. You can play with that element.
As you cast this spell against this construct, it has no effect.
Oh, hey, Anthony, answered the question.
Anthony's like, oh right, that one's immune to fire.
Excellent. That's useful to know. Daphne. Right
I
ahead.
heard. Mm-hmm.
I give you a bardic inspiration.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I'll call.
Uh,
Rat or die, bitch.
okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Zebron.
Alright, Zev will look at the metal one. He'll look at the metal one, look at the stone one, look from the stone one back to the metal one, and just say to himself, well, this is a fine mess. And he will cast... Wait, I just want to make sure I have the range on this. Give me a sec. 60 feet for the spell. He will cast Banishment.
Okay.
On the stone one.
Okay.
Channeling the Eldritch energy through his focus, which I assume we got figured out by the end of the last game.
Mm-hmm. What save does it need to make?
He needs to make a target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. That's
6.
a fail.
Alright.
That's a fail.
This one's
Because
currently banished.
spell save 15. If the target is native to the plane of existence on, you banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target of the...
It's gone, so, yep.
Yep, it's gone until like the minute or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or until you lose concentration, basically.
Alright, is that all?
That was an action. I will... Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It's gone.
Or you saw him prepared to... Sorry, I should clarify. Or doesn't have dark vision. What can he see?
Nothing. Nobody lit anything for you.
Did?
Yeah, Zeb did say he lit
said
a torch.
Okay.
I lit a torch.
Mm-hmm.
You can see 5 feet in front of you.
Okay.
Oh.
A
Guys?
torch only illuminates 5 feet.
Okay.
20 feet if it's, I think, 5 to 20 feet, but this space is...
Yeah.
Bigger.
We got you.
Okay. Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to see the construct in the next room.
I'd have cast like light or something, but I don't have it, so.
Do you have fairy fire?
No.
I have fairy fire, but I don't. And although I think a prestidigitation would help.
Or is going to move 5 feet. And he is going to hold out his hand. May I please have the torch?
Oh, you're talking to me? Yeah, by all means, dude. I mean, buddy. I will hand you the torch.
Friend.
Pale.
Pale.
What are the walls and floor made of?
Stone.
Good. Good. Okay.
The ceiling's not very high, so you would have trouble flying upwards.
Good to know. Have I heard that there is a commotion over by the door?
I would say so. You wouldn't need to roll a perception check. It's fairly obvious the sound came from there.
Hello? Hello? Who's there?
You get up into this creature's space and you see this large construct with far too many blades, and it's just kind of clacking and whirring, and you see that there are rust-covered gears all over it.
Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna motion with my lance and gesture to Anthony. This one?
He looks to you and says, "Hit it."
Oh, right. Or is gonna swing at it. Okay. So, he didn't charge, so he doesn't get his charge thingy. So it's just 2 attacks and then a bonus action attack. 26 for 6.
That hits.
13 for 7.
Misses.
And offhand lands. 24 for 6.
Yep, hits.
And that's all lightning damage, I believe. I'll let you figure that
Is
out.
Zephyr damage?
No, Zephyr didn't damage because I didn't charge. Anyway, that's me.
Alright, and that's all lightning you said?
I believe so. I can't remember what we decided for Elemancy.
Unless you didn't declare beforehand, it's going to be a flat roll.
Fine.
You have to declare these things.
Okay.
For damage rolls.
Yep.
Just know that from going in next time.
Will do. Thank you.
So, 12. Okay.
My, aren't you a sharp one?
You hit it, and you realize the damage you're dealing it's not as heavy as you've inflicted. There's something about this body's construct that seems to be resistant to your hits.
Gotcha.
Alright. Daphne.
About to light this bitch up! I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Level 1 Guiding Bolt.
Oh yeah, it'll start sparkling.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't have Fairy Fire, but if I hit, I'm gonna light this shit up.
Get a-
So use Daphne's dice here.
Guiding bolt is such a close spell.
Yeah, it will be a pretty high. 24.
24. Hits.
Okay. And first level, I'm just gonna put the here because I'm lazy. I like rolling dice, but not that many d6s. Really? Oh man! I should
Oh my
Hey.
god.
roll dice on that
Yeah,
one. I'm
yeah,
pulling out
yeah,
my d6.
Yeah.
We already know Daphne's luck with roll 20. It's just Daphne. We just roll dice for Daphne.
Yep.
I'm pulling out those d6s for next time. But it's lit up. She glowing, so if you now you can see it, or
Oh
Like a-
my, that's
Like a Christmas tree.
I will say, or on your turn, you can declare an elemency, but
okay.
it's just going to count from that 4 point, so you won't
No
get
problem.
the elemental damage on your previous roll. That's all.
No problem. No
All
problem.
right, cool. Is that all you're doing, Daphne?
yeah, I don't know. Bonus action wise, I'm sticking back as well.
Okay.
Daphne, what can't you do?
What can't I do?
I mean, you cured me and then you
And
just
then
make
I
light.
lit this guy up. You know what? I can't flirt. That's what Daphne can't do. But yep, there we go. Cool.
Well, if you ever need a wingman.
You know what? We're in the middle of a fight, or just hit it.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Thanks.
Yes, thank you. So, Anthony takes his turn, throws javelin, keeps his rage up, and Freya will shuffle and make her attack.
Honk.
Oh,
Honk.
sorry. We're children. Leave us alone.
Freya misses, so her force blast goes off and hits a wall as this creature kind of ducks behind and down. It is the construct's turn.
This thing looks so. Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh no, Anthony or I
Ugh.
love the measuring. It's just we see it. And we're like, oh no, it's intelligent enough to plot. Like,
It's more of it wants to hit things.
yeah, no, I get it.
So
It wants to hit
will-
things outside of the Birdman.
It shifts around you, or and comes here.
Okay.
You can make an opportunity check against it at disadvantage.
Sure, it is still in my reach because I have reach.
Wouldn't it be a normal because it's lit up from guiding bolt though? Okay.
Well, you're right because it is
the
normal.
next attack.
It would be
is
advantage,
at
so it would be a
advantage.
flat roll.
Mhm.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about extra attacks, but I feel like I have an obligation. It is still within my reach.
Okay.
Mhm.
Lances reach more than 5. Yeah.
I need. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, everyone in this line to make me a
Oh.
dexterity saving throw.
Deck save.
Oh, that's okay. Dex
Mhm.
save.
Mhm.
And what is your
Which-
what's your dice for the save, Jorah, right now? Inspiration.
They're D8s. I think they're D8s.
Okay.
But yeah.
I get a +1 to the save because of the stone of good luck.
Nice.
Sorry, am I doing this too? I didn't see the line.
Yes.
Dex save?
Yep,
Yeah.
everybody in this in front of it.
Oh no.
I'm not using my D8 right now.
Shrivels and Bard.
So I get a 14,
Okay.
I got a
or I think that's a 15. Yeah, that's
21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Jura, you'll take the full amount. The rest of you will take half of this amount.
Oh my, Jorah. I'm cringing just thinking about it.
oh, it's just 9 hit points. That's not bad.
Sharpnel blast. Okay.
Doesn't get back.
Wait, is this a ranged attack?
Yes.
Can I use my glove of missile snaring?
No.
It's not
It's
a missile.
shrapnel.
It's a it's not a
Shrapnel.
missile.
Yeah. Because it would make an attack roll for you to have to do that, not
Mm-hmm.
not a save.
I mean,
And-
mechanics aside,
2, 3,
it might be
4.
1 or 2 or 1,000 missiles, but it's called shrapnel blast. I imagine it is difficult to catch.
Real quick, Jen.
Catch one piece of shrapnel.
What's that? What's that extra D6 damage for? Is that damage? That extra D6?
No, that's
No,
its,
the recharge.
it's
Oh,
recharge.
it's recharge. Gotcha. Okay, I was just.
It doesn't
wondering.
get its recharge, but Jura, you take an additional 4 damage, and or you take an additional 4 damage.
Oh no.
Because you started your turn, it started its turn in front of you, and then shifted to a point to end in front of Jorah. So Jorah, you also get this.
Do I have to?
hit the concentration
Oh,
check.
yeah. For banishment.
Mhm.
Concentration save, right? Constitution
Yep.
save.
Okay, you're
There-
fine.
I'm fine. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Freya would also take 4. Okay, that's hers. Jorah,
I'm just gonna go.
you take
oh,
an
no, no.
additional 4 damage.
This thing has an aura, it seems.
Yeah, I took it because it ended its turn with me, and then I take again because I started. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Oh no. Or fuck him up, please, and I'm gonna polymorph myself into a Triceratops.
Yes!
Nice.
There it is.
The room is a bit small for you, so you would be taking bludgeoning damage as you hit the ceiling.
Okay.
She's not gonna
sure.
burst through the ceiling,
How
is she?
high up is it? Yeah.
Aren't trikes only large though?
It's more of the ceiling is 6 foot above you, and
Okay.
and T-Rexes are
She said a trike.
bigger than
She's
that.
a Triceratops, not a T-Rex.
Triceratops? Then you can
Yeah,
probably
so
do
I'm
it.
like flat to the ground. I don't know.
They
Okay,
would probably be the same size as. Not to argue, I'm sorry, but they'd probably be the same size as the construct itself.
Like they're long rather than.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, the two dinosaur nerds are in
Yeah.
the stream. And I apologize. We're just be like, actually,
I'm good. I can-
actually.
Yeah, because I could choose another form if you'd rather. If you felt
Mhm.
it was too. So it's only 6 feet high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to use a bonus action before you polymorph?
I inspired or
Oh, no,
Oh,
good.
okay.
Gotcha.
I shout and fuck him up, fam.
That's a big Jorah.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. So,
All right. Zeb will take a step over here. I don't know if I can do a Goring Rush through Jorah though, since
No.
he's large now.
you wouldn't be able to, no.
Dora, you're too fat.
Yeah. He's
What
big.
if I move here? Or
Oh.
no? Is that possible?
You're against the wall. I would say you could do it, but you would have to make the attack at disadvantage, as you would be between two spaces.
All right, I started here. What about if I move here?
I would say you'd be able to do it, because Freya is small, and she doesn't take up much space, and you could move past Jorah.
Also,
Alright, I'm
did
gonna
Orr, real quick, did Orr hit when he did that attack of opportunity?
It's still within my reach. I didn't get an attack of
then
opportunity.
he's lit, so you should get an advantage on the attack.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have to take a step back in order to do this, but I'm going to immediately after. I'm going to use the dash action to rush up towards this thing
Okay.
and hit it with my horns.
Okay.
And if I hit, I am going to do Goring Rush.
Okay. I need you to roll your dice.
Your attack roll.
Oh, that's 22.
22 hits, and you immediately take 4 damage.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So damage, or immediately after you hit a creature, as a part of the attack action on your turn. I can't hammering horns it, but I can
Nice.
hit it for 5 piercing with my horns.
You hit it, and your horns scrape across the chassis of this large creature, carving a fairly nice line into it. But again, the damage isn't as much as you thought or hoped.
I'm gonna look back to Mr. Silverhorn and say, "Are we supposed to keep this thing attacked?"
He nods, and you need to make me a con save.
Oh God!
Wait. Oh, because of the damage. Got it.
Yep.
I was
Nice.
scared at 20.
All right. Is that all?
I believe that is my turn. Yes, because
Okay.
I had to use my action to dash, and I had to use my melee attack as a bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Or
Okay. Now that Orr has his target, you can see him move much more confidently and freely. He's going to, propelled by his wings, take a big floating step backwards. If I exited his reach, he can take an attack of opportunity. And he is going to push off powerfully and charge with his lances. And this time, it feels like a lot more of a fearsome strike.
Okay.
You want me to declare elemency now?
yes. Does a 16 hit you?
If it meets or beats, so yes.
You take 18 points of slashing damage.
18? Okay. 1 second, I have to get a calculator. Minus 80, 50. Thank you. Okay. Or charges 3. If this one hits, he'll what's it called? Zephyr.
Okay.
Zephyr on it.
That hits.
So the Zephyr is always bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then another lance attack. That's
This
nat
is-
1 and an offhand lance. Oh, that's 2 nat 1s, but
Okay. You automatically take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Wait, is it still at advantage because of guiding bolt, or is
No.
that only for one attack?
Just one attack.
Ooh.
Well, I was
Alright.
gonna use your inspiration, Jorah, but I rolled 2 nat ones, and I
Keep
hit
it,
the first.
Yeah, just keep it.
Daphne.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I don't think I kind of want to save that higher level spell slot for right now. Let's go ahead and this has distance on it. We're gonna keep doing what we were doing, and we're gonna get that we're gonna get another guiding bolt off. So bam. Okay. That would be a 13.
Misses.
Okay. That was my action. And she's gonna move here.
Oh, excuse me. Alright. Frey is actually gonna move. The opportunity attack won't take because it reused it. Then he would take 4 points of damage as he enters into the sphere. And he will attack with rage.
Angry honks.
I would like to rage.
Rage!
I would like to rage.
For 23, that hits. 6 piercing damage and 3 lightning jettison from the sword and hits this creature across the south side of it as it leaves a scorching mark across the back. Alright. He attacks again because he's not high enough. I forgot. Oh, misses. Okay, he misses. So, and Freya will take her attack. Hits, and we'll do. Yes, roll it. Good for her. She does. Good for her. She'll do 18 force damage as she just kind of goes and blasts out this aggressive force blast.
So proud of you, Freya.
Yeah, I am inspired.
18 plus. What's that? Yeah, it's already rolled the double damage. So yeah. Freya looks very proud of herself as she just kind of
As she should.
As she should.
settles down. But it is this creature, all of you, within a 5-foot radius of it, meaning Jorah, Zev, and Anthony will take 4 points of damage from it automatically.
Yep.
Is that damage I can Hellish Rebuke?
You certainly can. I mean, it's a constant damage. As long as you are in its sphere, it's going to continuously do damage.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I want to do that. I won't.
Chip
I'll take
damage is important.
Plus, I think it's immune to fire. That's what we found out when I tried to heat it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, should be gets fire.
1, 2, 3.
Concentration check.
Yep.
That's a 5.
You lose concentration.
Wait, I thought
Here
that.
it
Wait.
comes.
You
It's
rolled
10
below a 10.
Or half damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So the construct, you vanish, comes back.
Oh,
And it's not happy.
Yeah, I
That's
bet.
cute. I would imagine so. Okay, that went tits up. I think it pops back up in the same spot where it
Yeah.
was.
It's there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
And
Excuse me.
only those of us with dark vision actually see it pop back up. So poor Orange. Did you hear this groan from Daphne?
And Zev, well, the thing is, Zev doesn't have dark vision, so he would see it through Minzy.
Oh man.
Okay, against Zeb.
It's just chilling on my shoulder.
Oh.
Against me.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that definitely
Oh.
hits.
Okay,
Um.
you take 17 slashing on your first hit, and then 23 additional slashing on the second hit.
I am down. 17. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. Yeah, I'm definitely down.
Okay.
Would I be able to Hellish Rebuke the second? No, wouldn't be worth
Once
it.
you're
Never mind.
down, you fell, can't rebuke.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, I need to see if it gets its breath weapon back. Breath weapon, it does,
Hey.
but it already used its multi-attack, so can't do that.
Bloody hell! You hear as Zev just falls into a heap.
Jorah.
Tricerajora. Trijora chop?
Tridoratops.
Jora chop. I'm gonna, well, I'm assuming I take 4, because I'm starting my
Yep.
turn in it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, wait. I have a different dice pool right now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna turn around, risk the opportunity attack, and I'm going to charge at the other one. Figure I might split us up a little.
Mhm.
And if I charge, it might not work because it's a construct.
Yeah.
Hey, try Juratops.
I don't want to be that person, but you started your turn and you took that damage, so you have to take that con check. You could possibly fail it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Polymorph?
Mm-hmm. Probably more so.
Yeah.
God.
Oh no!
I'm that person. I'm
What is
sorry.
up with these rolls today?
I'm so
Alright, so
Yep.
What the heck are these rolls today?
Yeah, so I take that 4 and lose my concentration. I have 0 combat things.
Polymorph, you can do it.
You can do it
Do
again.
it again. I can.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, it's a warlock one.
Just a reminder, there is a downed Minotaur on the ground.
Yeah, I also. Yeah, I don't really want to be in melee with this thing. So I will. Daphne's got this. I'm gonna dimension door
good.
because I got nothing. Is this thing here like a pit?
Yep.
Don't want that. And is that up there an open room?
Yep.
Okay. Can I ping up into like the open room?
Yeah, you can pick up into the open room. As you land, as you fall through the dimension door, you notice a rather large table made of green glass and a lot of like little tables, probably working tables.
Cool. I'm gonna inspire Daphne
I still
because
have
I
mine.
figured
I still have mine.
because you're like okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're like our cleric light.
Yep, I still have mine.
Okay, then I'll inspire Anthony and be like, your hair looks amazing when you're fighting.
There's a pause from the elderly man as he looks to you. A bit
Yeah.
confused, but he
Yeah.
appreciates it.
Inspire.
Curled mustache.
Yeah.
He nods and appreciates it. And is that your turn?
would you have been able to grab Zev as you
Oh yeah,
dimensioned
would you
her?
mention her? I absolutely could. Yeah, I'll take him with me.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's teleportation, so he won't get any. I'll
Mhm.
bounce him out of there. Oh, definitely can't see him now for the healing, but it's okay. He's out of the creatures.
There are 26.
Until I'm
There are
making that
26
save.
potions in our pool. Take one.
I'll
Until
yeah.
until we're
Pinch his
until I'm
nose
making
and shove
death
it down
saves.
his gullet.
Okay, I'll use
Zev,
some of the many
make me a death saving throw.
Oh, here we go, y'all.
There you go.
Woohoo! That's a
Nice.
save.
One
Nice.
save.
That's a
Okay.
success.
All right.
Okay.
It is this guy's turn. He kind of pulls itself back up as it seems to have settled back down once it had vanished. But now that it's back and can see things, it gets back
doesn't know
up.
It doesn't know the source of the banishment, does it?
No, it doesn't need to know. It just knows people are in its room and it doesn't like that.
Yeah.
It will ignore Freya as it recognizes Freya as another construct and has no ill will towards one of its own
Homie.
construct. It's not smart enough to discern a warforged from construct. All it sees is a goose made of gears. So, and it really doesn't have the intelligence to discern friend from foe when it's like that. How far are you, Daphne?
Me? I'm all the way almost out the door.
Alright, and we'll go for the more obvious target then.
Daphne does this for a reason.
It's up to you, or
Uh,
and then shifts around and calculates the people that are in the other room. You can almost see it processing something before I need you, Jorah, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
okay. Nope. That's a 3.
And I would need you, or to make me a wisdom saving throw.
8.
Oh, I
Can I use Bardic Inspiration?
yeah. We also have a bunch of luck points that we haven't been using. I could have used that for
So many
my
luck
con save,
points.
and I didn't even consider it.
Didn't I
You
get
can
one in
use
the
it.
last stream?
There's lots of them.
There's a
They're
whole
on the
pool of-
spreadsheet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it okay if I use a Bardic Inspiration, Jen?
You would have to beat a DC 17.
Okay. So I need a luck point either way. I'm gonna go ahead and use a luck point.
Okay.
I'll roll another wisdom save. Okay. Let's hope oh no! Oh no, that's a nat one.
So,
Would I just to check? Sorry, to clarify one thing, because I know it's never really clear with the way that Roll20 rolls. That's rolling with advantage. If I was to use a luck point, would I roll again?
yes.
Because it's a reroll.
Yes.
And I'll use one of the because we have so many, and I feel like because people are spending money on these things, and I always forget to
Mhm.
use them.
This
So I
is
might.
when you use them, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks, chat, for it continues to.
Thank you, Chad.
It might still fail, but it'll be used and.
Thank you. Am I allowed to use luck points on that saving throws?
Yep.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Wait, which is it? Because Val
Oh.
said yes and you said no.
Death saves, because we already have a house rule.
Yeah, there's
Luck rolls are not applied to
Okay.
death saves, because the house rule is 20 gets you back up, or 20 gets you 2 saves.
Saves. Mhm.
A death fail gets you 2 fails. And that's the house rule I'm working with,
that is
just
true.
because
Okay.
it's an equalizer and luck rules kind of fuck with that equalizer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I still failed, so.
I would say if you had your paladin, you could apply the paladin save, but your paladin's fucked off somewhere.
Yeah, we need
not
you.
my paladin, their paladin apparently, but
But that's the effect. On a failed save, the target can't use reactions, your speed is halved,
Uh-huh.
you can't make more
Oh,
than one
no.
attack per your turn, In addition, the target can make either an action or bonus action, but not both. This lasts for a minute. It is not a concentration spell, but you can make your save again on the end at the end of your turn.
I
So
will.
effectively,
It just hits you
you
with a
get
slow.
it's a save or don't.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's see if it gets back. It doesn't. Okay, or
You see Or's movements slow down, and you know when someone's really drunk and they just like react a second late? Yeah, that's what he looks like. He looks around and swings his lance almost in slow motion at the metal sharp robot.
okay.
Just a normal roll, I guess. That's not a nat one. The fourth nat one I've rolled in this fight.
What?
Man, I apply your luck roll to this one. I would
Yeah.
say
Yeah, sure. I'll
shake up the algorithm a bit, see if we can
I'll,
shake those nat ones out of here.
I'll roll
dice.
it again. Okay.
There we go. 23.
23. Okay, for 12, I didn't declare it, so 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
That's me. Oh, I get to roll a wisdom save. Yes. That's the next thing to do. Oh god.
You're still slowed.
Ah!
Okay. Daphne.
Okay, Daphne is going to cast a spell. She is going to cast Guardian of Faith. Here's the description of Guardian of Faith, because apparently it's not on my spell sheet. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration. So it's 30 feet, so I'll probably have to get a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
Just there we go.
2 steps in, 2 steps out.
Yeah, pretty much. The creature the guardian occupies a space that is indistinct except for the gleaming sword and shield embezzled with the symbol of your deity. So whatever Stour's symbol is, because I have no idea.
It's interesting, Daphne, as you cast your
Yeah.
Guardians of Faith, you see a combination of a fox and a snake kind of merged into a unique amalgamation of two creatures. A snake kind of wrapped around this fox's neck, sitting kind of atop of this on the head, and you get the sense it's some kind of poisonous snake, probably a cobra.
It's a snox. Oh,
It's a fox.
Oh
But
dear, there
you
go the
get
furry
this-
fan artist.
You get the sense these creatures are symbols of your god in the way that your god might be a type of trickster god.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so essentially any creature hostile to you, so any of those constructs, we'll say that I'm gonna put it here,
Okay?
like between Anthony and Orr. I'll just put, I don't think I have, like, Jossum's. You know what, we'll just put Jossum on there and pretend Jossum is the, is,
Okay, Jossum.
okay, is the thing. And yeah, so essentially, moves a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn, must succeed a dex saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on failed save and half as much as the second. So it's essentially it's just a creature with an aura that gives off radiant damage.
Okay, how big is that aura?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So it gets
Those
into that
creatures
hostile
are- yeah.
creatures. Essentially, if a hostile creature starts its turn in there, or moves into it, it takes 20 radiant. The guardian vanishes when it is dealt 60 damage. So
Both creatures are in the aura, so you're fine.
okay. That's my action, and
Okay.
I'm gonna just what up, bitch? And move back.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anthony will take his attack. "15 misses. 2 misses. And then Freya will take her attack.
Rora, is okay?
Nah, buddy.
Alright. Freya takes her attack, and you see another burst of energy kind of push this construct back as it fails its strength save and is shoved against the wall.
Nice.
Honk.
Freya is constantly proud of herself, but it is the construct's turn. Yeah.
Is this when it takes its deck save? Or is that on her turn?
I'll take it suck save. I'm just mapping things right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'll do that. Okay. 14 on its dex.
I believe for Daphne, that's a fail.
Did Daphne go off? Okay.
Yeah.
It's 20 radiant.
Okay, thank you. 20. Okay.
I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I just remember her spell DC being pretty high.
Yeah, I'm assuming at this level your save should be above 14.
14,
if you're not a multi-classer.
Yeah.
So 14, but I will need I will need or construct. Jorah, Zev, you don't get a save on this because you're down. To make your dexterity saves.
Okay.
Oh,
the breath weapon.
Yeah.
So this is an auto hit on me.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
So that's 2 failures.
Yeah.
Yep.
19.
19. Okay, you'll take half of this.
Okay. I have a cure wounds ready, but you know.
Thank you, Jorah.
Yeah.
12 piercing to or 6 piercing to Jorah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's fine.
You can see that the shrapnel hit Orr, and there's some red starting to drip from his feathers.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm at half health. I'm definitely bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Profusely.
Remember, 2 of you, no, 1 of you, 2 of you are still under the slow effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the end of our turn. We try to resave, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than the start, I think. Target can repeat the same at the end of the turn. Yeah.
We'll go over here.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Is
It's
it?
coming for you,
I don't.
Daphne.
I
take
don't
damage,
get
right?
reactions, do I?
You don't get reactions.
All right, that's a 4. You said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Jorah.
4.
Right. I can only do the one because I would have used my bonus to take a healing potion myself, but I'll use my action to cure wounds. To Zev with where are my spell slots at? 'Cause all of my spells uniquely don't fuck with constructs, and the only one that would have was heat metal. So, I'll use my 3rd level slot. Let me just boop cure wounds at 3rd level.
That brings me
You get
from
19 health, and then with my half movement, can I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
can I get like there? Oh no, wait. Like like there to like duck behind one of the tables.
Yeah, yeah.
play.
You're not in reach of the other construct, so it can't tag you as you
Yeah.
get away.
Yeah, I'm gonna self-preservation
Mhm.
hide under a table for just now.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right, Zeb.
Oh wait, wisdom save, sorry.
Wisdom save.
You can
Yes.
still go on his turn, I'll
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so slowed.
He's historically really not wise. He's a
So,
stupid
Zeb,
dumb baby.
you remember falling and you wake up in a different room. You see the construct you banished looming down on Ore. You see the other construct is no longer in your vision.
And
But
me running away and hiding under a table.
I just imagine you like.
I would. I'm prone at the moment, correct?
yes.
All right. I'll use half my movement to get up, so I have 15 feet left. I'll look around. I'll see Jorah under the table, and I see Jorah under the table. I see Diggy over here, Lumen over Ore, and I remember Zep will remember that he has a duty. I'm not under the slow affected, right?
Yeah. Because it considered you down, it didn't use the effect on you.
All right. I will use my action. Oh, question. Since Mimsy was on my shoulder, do I get the effect of the gift of the ever living ones? Whenever I regain hit points while my familiar was within 100 feet of me, treat any dice roll to determine the hit points regained as rolling their maximum value.
If you go down, your familiar is also gone, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I will use my action to.
I'm not overly familiar with familiars as a magical use because I don't use them, but
That's a
I'll
lie.
let people look. My familiar keeps dying. I don't know its full effects.
I keep killing
It does one thing and it does it well, and then it dies.
If it's hit dice though, that's short rest, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a short rest effect, not a you're in the middle of
Is
combat
it?
effect.
If it says hit dice, then hit dice is
No, it doesn't say hit dice. It says hit points.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would say sure. And whatever the max is on Jorah's stuff. Whatever that was.
I think that would be 24 if she's casting it at third level, or if he's casting it at third level.
Yeah, it's three
Yes.
3
We do
So
have to
you
take
get
them
24.
where we can get them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
8 plus 5.
3 is
Right?
plus 5, yeah.
Plus
He
5,
cares,
so
get it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 29 hit points. Yay!
You're welcome.
Thank you. I will take 3 steps back over here and just look at this thing looming on Ore very angrily and say, "Get away from my bird," and hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Go.
So a streak of purple and white energy will fly at this thing. Oh, I guess have to roll. I do have to roll the
Hit.
because for some reason it doesn't show up as an attack on my character sheet.
Yeah, spell attacks are jank.
7. 24.
Nice.
24 hits.
And I think since at this level it takes 2d. Oh, it's 2 beams at 5th level, so it takes 2d10, right?
It's another spell attack.
Yeah.
No, you
it's
roll
D10.
to attack again, yeah, it's different
Oh,
beam.
right.
And then
I'll
a D8 for each of them.
a
D10, right?
D10.
Yeah.
I guess 11 doesn't work.
Nope.
All right, so /R 1d10. Seven hit points.
Nice. Force damage.
Force damage.
You put a dent in it. and you realize this is the first time it's been hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, this. Oh yeah, that's
We
right.
haven't hit
thing.
this yet. It
I
was banned.
banished this thing. I banished this thing at the beginning of the fight. It also has to move 5 feet because expelling blast.
It makes a save, I think, against that, right?
Yes, dexterity save.
Mm. 18.
Okay, yeah, that saves.
Yeah, I would say it's a magical effect. Would you rule other DMs because it's a part of a spell?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, then 18. Then it stays where it is.
All right. I will use my bonus. Is it a bonus action to down a potion, or is that an action?
Bonus action.
I will use my bonus action to down one of the greater healing potions that we have
Alright.
pulled up.
That
So
is.
that's 4d4.
4 plus 4.
Thanks, chat. Plus 2.
So how 4?
Oh, plus 4.
plus 4 because it's a greater healing potion. It scales.
Wow, those rolls are beautiful.
Wow. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Numerology.
So how much damage does this creature take once because it's in your aura?
Just 20 radiant damage.
20.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
That's
Are
the
you
ancient
not
construct.
necrotic?
The ancient construct will actually charge. No, it won't charge. It'll go for the nearest thing and hit you
Okay. 19?
for a 23.
Yep.
You take 19 bludgeoning as it kind of slams its body into you.
Or almost teeters over for a second before barely managing to right himself.
Oh, does it get its thing back? Let's see. It does. Amazing.
Need that ones, guys.
4.
Okay. That's the only one that misses. Okay, okay. My best shot is to just take one step back.
Right. You provoke an opportunity attack from it.
No. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh.
Yeah, it did that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh!
Uh,
Wait, or you're not. No.
and Or goes flying against the wall, kind of limp.
Oh no.
He down.
You hear gears whir and grind against stone as this creature seems to have wanted to study ore and has struck true against this Eric Cochran fighter.
Anthony, the things you make are assholes.
Anthony calls
Can
back.
attest to that.
I know that. They're security bots. This is their job.
Point of order. I actually just looked at repelling blast. It's not a save. You just get pushed 10 feet back
Okay.
from being in a straight line.
Because it's part of a magic effect, it has resistance to this, so it would have to make a save either way, I would rule.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it's built into its magic resistance abilities.
Alright. Fair enough.
Magic.
Magic.
How did?
I would say it would probably be against your DC, so
Can I assume that if / when I come back up, I'm no longer slowed? Or should I save for it?
you would have to probably resave. No. I would say because you went down, the effect goes away.
Cool.
I feel bad.
Don't
Definitely.
worry about it.
You take 4 points of damage.
can say
Yeah. Daphne, it's your turn.
Yep. I start my turn taking damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
4 points.
And just to let you know, Spiritual Guardian is not a concentration, so I don't have to worry about that.
Sparkle.
2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to face step, and I'm gonna, because I'm an Eladrin, it gets the summer. I think I have the summer one.
Mhm.
So whatever the summer for face up is, your face up gains additional effect based on the season. The effect requires a saving throw plus your child modifier. Okay, but apparently I can't see what it is, so I have to look that up real quick because I didn't have it on here.
What is it?
It's the summer face up.
Yes.
Ladrin face step 5e. Okay. I don't know where my Xanathar. I think it's in Xanathar's, right?
Mm.
I don't think.
What is it?
The face up for
Face up?
Eladrin has an extra thing on it, and I'm just trying to.
It's based off, I think, your charisma.
Oh, but
I could be wrong.
No, it is based off. I'm trying to find what the summer effect is.
Fire.
Fire. Oh, okay. Well, this one's. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I face stepped over there.
Yeah.
And that was my bonus action. So, as my action, I would like to cast Cure Wounds on Or. I will do it at a 2nd level. I'm just trying to find my character sheet again. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it at a 2nd level. So that makes it 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability, right?
Yeah.
Alright. D8s, let's be good to me. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. I rolled a 12 and a 4, so that's 12 plus 6. So that's 18 for you, Or.
Nice. As Or opens his eyes. Honk? I mean, thank you.
You need to stop doing that, hun, okay? Oh, I
sorry.
don't like this whatsoever. I was by the door and I was able to get away, so we need to fuck some shit up, y'all. That's my turn.
You think I'm not trying?
Yeah, it's fire. So, you have, what? Autumn
And summer, yeah.
Autumn and summer, okay. Yeah. So, yes, because I'm playing an Eladrin in another, and I have that same ability. So, yes, fire for summer, and wisdom saving throw for autumn. I don't...
Yeah, I'll look it up in the in the book and actually put it, because I never actually use it that often. Like, I use the face stuff, I just never think about the extra stuff.
Same.
Yeah. But yes, Anthony.
Spring's one of them. I can give my face up to other people as my spring thing.
Yeah. Spring's really nice if you want to exist in that element as a spring Aladdin. You can just like, I don't want you there anymore. Go over here, please.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Please. Please don't die. It's really nice because scatter is something similar, but face up's just like, fuck you, I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
Misses with a 13. It's me boy. This is with an 11. Shreya takes her turn.
I go ghostly when I face that because I've got some inner shatter kind. So I kind of do like a weird spectral thing and then I come back to myself. Just for flavor. It doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freya's done more damage.
I like how we all
Yes.
just simultaneously do it.
We're all getting outclassed by a metal
Yeah.
duck.
You know
What
what's
is
sad
up with
before
that?
She's a
before
goose.
It's a
before I
goose,
even
yeah.
got to try hitting with my Triceratops, it does a lot of damage. It was backed out of me.
Is this on the stone one that I banished, or on the metal one?
The stone one.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably best for us to regroup and figure out like what do.
Strategic.
Don't know if we have the
Fuck
time.
away.
Plus, yeah.
Strategic retreat.
Where?
Well,
Yes.
we can lock ourselves in the room.
That thing bashed through the door.
Yeah,
I don't
it
think
bashed through
there's
the
a
door.
door left.
Yeah, there's no door.
Maybe if we just like hide and leave it alone, they'll leave us alone, and we can figure something.
Hey, this
So
is...
I need Daphne or Anthony. The construct's about one step too far, so it doesn't need to make a save to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex says, I still have not used my inspiration either, so I'm feeling...
Oh.
Yep, I've been holding on. I've been good about it. Dex saves.
Rolled in at 20.
Save!
Nice.
So that's 20, that's 22, mama. Let's do it.
Cool. You take a half of 21.
All right.
I got confused because when you said Anthony or Daphne, I thought you meant it's either Anthony or. I was like, why would it be an or?
I wonder.
But,
Yeah.
All right.
10.
10 damage. All right.
Or you take 10 damage. Anthony takes the 21. He didn't save on his dex save. He's not a very dexterous boy. But yes. He'll take half anyways. He's raging. So, rage saves you. And, yeah, that's the construct's turn as it gets back up into your space.
Uh-oh. Roll 20 disconnected me.
Don't worry, we got your back.
Oh, there we go. All right. Jorah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna move in a little bit so that I can see this thing. I'm gonna try Dissonant Whispers on the stone guy. He has to make a wisdom save.
That guy moved into the aura.
Yeah, so he'll take
The
additional.
aura.
Doesn't
20.
I thought Dissonant Whispers has to be on something that can hear you, or
No. It doesn't say, or it's not about speaking languages either.
It's psychic.
Yeah, it's psychic.
Which one are you doing?
The stone one.
The stone one. Okay.
And it's a wisdom for the 17 is my
10.
Okay. So, it is 3d6 damage. Psychic. And then it has to use its reaction to run away from me.
Sure. Go away.
If available, yeah, it has to move as far as its speed allows away from me. It won't move into dangerous ground, but yeah, it has to move away from me. And then I should have cast it higher. Never mind. Committing to it. And I'll do my wisdom saving throw to try and break the slow. Because I would really like to also take a healing potion, but can't yet. Wisdom 18. Hey!
We did it, Reddit.
Yeah.
All right. So you save, and your turn is restored to full.
Oh, don't feel stoned anymore. I'm gonna back up a little bit.
All right. Zebrin.
all right. I see that Jorah is looking fine and dandy as he always is. But I do see this thing up in Daphne's face, and I see this thing up in Daphne's face, and that immediately puts Zeb to worry. So, what's going to happen here is Zeb's going to try to cast Banishment again.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's his second spell slot.
Yep. Rip the Joys of Warlock.
It has to make a charisma saving throw. That's a fail.
So
It is
damages.
gone for 1 minute.
Or until you lose concentration.
I'm moving it behind this desk with Jorah, so I cannot lose concentration this time.
Sup, I'm like leaning on the table, just bleeding all over it.
And I'll look to Jorah and just say, "Sup, you okay?
Yeah.
Can I use a bonus action to pour a healing potion down his throat?"
It's usually is it an action to give to someone else? We're good. It's all right. I
Use
appreciate
the
them.
psychic against the stone one, correct?
Yeah.
It's immune. That
Okay.
Oh.
Immune to the damage, but it would still run away from me, right? Because it still failed.
Because he had to save against my my repelling.
It did. And it failed, so yes, it's still bad. So it doesn't take the damage.
Doesn't take the damage. Doesn't take the damage because it's immune to psychic, but it would still be afraid of the wow on my loot.
Yes. yes.
And what's
sorry.
going on?
Again, is it a feared condition?
No.
Okay.
It says it just says on a failed save it takes 3d6 damage, which is immune to, and must immediately use its reaction if available to move far away from me. So it's not afraid, it can still run back at me
has to move
afterwards. Yeah, it's just the sudden discordant sound made it run away.
It doesn't like it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But it's fine now. It's not like an ongoing thing.
Sorry, had 3 different character sheets
Yes,
up and reading all their stuff.
I empathize in DM. Empathize
yes.
in DM. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's because the Gearkeeper and the Ancient Construct have somewhat similar immunities and condition immunities, but they vary slightly.
Just enough to make it a bitch.
Yeah. It's like 1 or 2 off. I'm just like...
yeah. It's all good.
Okay.
But the ruling to down a potion Jorah's throat, I wanted to use my bonus action.
It's an action to give and a bonus action to take, usually, right? Yeah, I'm all right. I've got my bonus action back now, so I'll be okay for my turn.
Also, just take one yourself.
I think I'm okay for now because I'm almost at full. But I could use That's my turn.
To do what? Banish?
Well, I just banished. I banished it, and I was thinking I could use Misty Step, but nah.
All right. I
already banished.
The Ancient Construct.
We have 1 minute to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do with this thing.
Yeah.
You say that.
You say that. Then I'm getting my teeth kicked in.
It will enter into the aura, then pop back out because it wants to get a height advantage on its prey. It'll take the damage.
Up to 60, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it went in the radius, I think I would have had reach opportunity attack on it.
Yes.
10 feet. Okay. Declaring Elemancy. Lance. 21 for 12 damage.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Seeing who's around it, we'll turn to some news sites. So somebody roll me a D2. Daphne, you're on the 1, and Zev's on the 2.
Okay, I'll roll it. Oh, All right, no worries.
All right. So Or and Daphne need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, come on, come on. Do I have any luck points to spare?
So get back.
Uh, should I burn one? Okay, let's re-roll that. It was a 6. At 20.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You both save, so the effect does not go into place.
Thank God.
Or
Okay, do I get a sense of if it can reach me?
probably not.
Okay. Probably that I don't get a sense, or probably that it can't reach me.
Probably can't reach you. It doesn't seem to have reach.
Okay. I'm gonna take a breath. I'm gonna down a potion as a bonus action. That's 2d4 plus 2? Or is it 4d4?
It's 4d4 plus 4.
Nice. 17. That's a good roll. Nice.
Is it roll?
And Or's gonna crack his neck, and his eyes are going to flash with anger for a second. He's going to back up. He is going to take off powerfully towards the creature, and he is going to Elemancy. Thrust 2 lances at it.
Okay.
I am going to inspiration that before I know if it hits. Roll d8. That's 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, and then extra attack. Elemancy. 23 to hit for 8 damage and a Zephyr.
Okay.
So that's 8 lightning damage and 17 bludgeoning damage if it 23 hits.
And 3 lightning, you said? 8 lightning.
Yes, 8 lightning and 17 bludgeoning.
Right.
And then I used 25 feet of movement. I'm going to use another 25 feet of movement to kind of do my best to block the way to Zev.
Okay.
Stop clustering, everyone.
Gotta protect. Gotta protect.
Oh.
That's me.
Okay. Daphne.
Okay, so we are this boy is all up in my business, and we know what Daphne does when things are all up in her business. She casts Spirit Guardians. So Spirit Guardians will go up, and it'll probably take. Does it take? I think it takes it on the Inish as well. So 24 radiant as my tiny little flying snakes makes its way. And I think, I think
24
she's,
radiant, you said, right?
Yep, 24 radiant.
Now you want to take down this construct.
Woo!
Yes. All right. It down. Okay. It's down. We still have another one we have to deal with.
It's true.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
So
Get your
bonus action. Let's see what I can do real quick for my bonus action. So, would we have the time, since we have a minute? My suggestion is
You have less than a minute.
we have
now
less than a
because-
minute, but we have
Been a few rounds, yeah.
we have at least a round right before it comes back. A couple rounds before it comes back. It still needs to come back, and we still need to fight it. So my suggestion would be take potions and position ourselves because we know exactly where it's gonna come back. and like ready actions or whatever it takes, right?
Yep. Yep.
So I
Potion,
will take my bonus action to cut.
strategy positions, and yeah. Where was it that it vanished from? Like here?
Right here, right behind me. Yeah.
Right there.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna stay behind the table and I'm gonna be like, let's not cluster. It has AoV effect, guys. Let's.
Yep.
First.
So wait, are we in between combat right now? I'm just
This one's down. We're waiting for banishment to bamf out. So we're taking potions,
And you
positioning
can-
ourselves, readying an act.
Yep. And you can drop it
at any time.
at any
but
time.
We're ready.
Would I be allowed to ready an action?
Yes. Go back to where you were, or
Oh,
as
sorry.
we're still in combat rounds.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
My bad. I was over here, correct?
I have if we're just taking a moment to prepare ourselves, I want to ask Silver.
You have a moment to prepare yourselves. You don't have time to talk.
Yeah,
We've got like 30
it's
seconds.
the round.
We have the
it's the 15
Oh,
seconds.
it's the
It's on our
round.
turn.
Yeah.
So like on our turn we can move and
Yeah.
Well, can I use my turn to ask Anthony something, and then use my next turn to drop banishment?
when it's your turn. Yeah.
When it's your turn, sure. But you have one round to do this.
Talking is a free action, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably had like 2 or 3 rounds. So we have like 7.
45-ish seconds.
Yeah.
I also
45-ish.
wouldn't recommend you doing the drop because you're in the middle, and I wouldn't drop it until if it's coming back the next round.
Yeah.
If you're moving,
Yeah.
move now.
Yeah.
Because we're still in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I can.
But it is Jorah's turn, isn't it? Or Anthony's turn.
It's Anthony's turn. Are you moving, Daphne?
I'm not, actually, because I want my spirit guardians to be there when it reappears.
Yeah. But we need to scatter a little.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I move that then?
AoV. Yeah.
On your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Jorah.
Okay. Taking a potion, telling people to GT like to.
Spread out.
I'm gonna stay where I am behind the table to prepare 3rd level dissonant whispers. So that's my action. My bonus will be to take the potion. I'm not gonna move.
Okay. Zevon.
I want to use a free action to ask Anthony if he knows whether these things are immune to charm or fear.
He thinks for a moment and nods.
They're immune?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll move over here and prepare an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh god.
Wait,
Still
what?
clustered. No, I'm just thinking Jorah had advised that we scatter a little. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I
Like
can
that.
move here and prepare an Eldritch Blast.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Or is going to, with his movement, move over here-ish.
Okay.
And bonus action potion, so 44?
Mm-hmm.
44 plus 4 is 13. And he is going to... Can I ready movement and an action, or just an action?
Just an action.
Okay. Is it okay if I move beside him instead?
If that's your initial action, sure.
Yeah. I think it was somewhere over here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's me, ready in a pokey poke. That's
Okay.
me.
Daphne.
Okay. So, I will stay where I'm at, and I am going to use my spirit jaunt to go to the ethereal plane.
Good job.
Because we did establish last season, to kind of remind everyone, that my spirit guardians will stay up because the spell is outside the plane. I'm inside the plane. But my spell will affect the hostile creature while I'm there. So that way,
Nice.
I will not get that residual damage. And then, I would like to prepare for when the move action, or the dash action, essentially. So it pops up, takes my damage, and I will dash away from it.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
You see as you do this, you see Anthony drop his rage, and you see a violet purple magic light up in his hand as he focuses on the space in front of him. All right, Jorah. Get it back here.
Alright. Another potion and keep the spell prepared. Oh, wait. Because I would have wasted a spell slot.
Oh, I didn't think about that. My bad.
Okay. I'll prepare it at second level. I still have a second level spell. And I'll take another potion.
And while I still have my Eldritch Blast prepared, I will drop Banishment.
Okay. Your turn comes up and banishment drops.
All right, Spirit Guardian damage. I will roll
Yeah.
that.
My one. What was it? Wisdom. Wisdom save for mine.
One at a time.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna roll the d8s if you don't mind, because we all know Daphne just does better with dice in her life. I don't like that.
Hey Jen, would I be allowed to roll 2d20 with my spellcasting modifier for Eldritch Blast?
Part of your spell component, so yeah. But
12,
one at a time.
12 radiant, 12 radiant, and my dash, I'm gonna go, because my thing is 15 feet, so,
And you started your turn
uh-huh.
there.
Yeah,
Take 4 points of damage.
I'm on the ethereal plane.
That's right.
I still take it?
No.
Okay.
I take it, probably,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's why I did it. All right, and I'm gonna go there. So can we put an aura, my spirit guardian aura, on me before I move? Actually, if that's cool. Thank you.
What's it? 15 feet?
15.
There you go.
All right, perfect. And he's a 5 aura, right?
Yes.
Bam. Cool. That's where I will
Put that
go to.
up for you in a different color.
Yeah. Who would you like next, Jeff?
That's me.
I would like Zeb. Your damage.
Your held action.
Oh, slash R2 slash R 1d20 plus. That's an 18 and R a 12.
Misses.
Both
So
of them?
roll your damage for the first one.
And while I doubt it matters, Repelling Blast.
Okay.
Not really
It
got
can't
anywhere to go.
move.
Yeah.
It has no space to move back, so
Mm-hmm.
so it stays where it is.
I also want to remind everyone, because I forgot, I apologize. There is now another snake where I was because of my totem.
Okay.
So everything
Or-
within that thing has extra movement.
Nice. Or your move next.
Okay, I had readied a lance attack.
Okay.
Is it a Elemancy? 19 for 15 damage. Lightning.
Alright. Okay.
Okay. Let's try this. Bonus action. Pierce the heavens. Without taking up movement, or is going to make a long jump backwards. All attacks of opportunity are made with disadvantage.
Okay.
He's going to make one.
He doesn't.
Okay. Then, or is going to swirl round, do a banking turn, and he's going to charge again. And he's going to attack twice and once with his offhand. And if any of them hit, he will Zephyr. 27 for 13 lightning damage. 11 bludgeoning damage from Zephyr. extra attack lance. That's a crit fail. And then offhand lance for 1 damage. If it is.
No, those last two don't hit.
Okay. That's me.
Okay. Daphne already went. Anthony casts Fairy Fire.
I didn't go. I didn't go. Like, I had held my dash action because I did a bonus
Yeah, we're
action, and then I
we're doing
We're
dashed.
still in the round.
Oh,
We're
Yeah.
still in the round.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
haven't gone yet.
Okay.
Anthony hasn't gone yet. You're still in the action round of this is everybody.
It's what we held.
reacting.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's what
this
we
is the
held.
held
And I-
stuff.
I-
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this is
I'm.
your held
I-
stuff.
Yeah.
You have. Don't worry.
What's happening?
Yes.
Sorry,
lots
I took
happening.
my turn. My bad.
Then I'm gonna reduce half of that damage from you.
Okay.
Because
Just
you
held
wouldn't have
action.
had that bonus action. It's just these are held actions.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So it would, there would be no Zephyr damage because I would not be allowed to move, and it would just be the 13 lightning damage. And I think I would be here if you want to do it that way to retcon it to make it correct.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Whew, it's a lot going on. Jen's fights all the time. I love it.
It's good to stay on top of it.
Mhm.
But
Uh,
he is he fairy fired?
It's about to be if it worked. Actually,
He doesn't have advantage against magical saves, so he will have to make DC 14 Dex save. And so yes, it is fairy fired. And you see a purple aura kind of settle over this construct now.
Heck yeah.
I think it's just mine left, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a wisdom save.
And you have advantage because it's fairy fired.
Well, it's
If it's not an attack, then it's just a straight save.
yeah. This is it saving. It has to do a
Okay.
wisdom save. Yeah,
Okay.
I was holding this first.
Against
The construct
what's the spell?
wisdom. Oh, it's
Dissonant
dissonant
Whispers.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I was holding this whisper.
Okay. It's immune to psychic, so we'll take that.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I
You
wanted
try to
see
hit it, and it just seems to shrug it off.
Yeah, that's just what I was holding. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Nice score, Jorah.
Yeah.
All right. The top of the round now.
Fucking
See,
Anthony.
Come on, Anthony.
Anthony actually reaches over towards. He'll move towards you, Dora, and cast guidance on you.
Oh. Thanks.
Thanks, Daddy.
Thank you, Dad. Oh no. I already have one of those.
I know both are concentration, but I've taken the feat from Matt Mercer's where he can do 2 concentration
Yeah.
spells at once. It's a nice little feature, but a bitch to save against. So, at the end of his turn, he'll roll. Yes.
I wonder what kind of feat that is. I've never heard of it.
I think it's in Wildemont now.
Get involved in
Mm-hmm.
it.
He has advantage.
Oh, I don't have the Wildmount guidebook. That's probably why I haven't heard of it.
Okay, he saves because he has advantage on these. So he saves. Yes, that's his
Just
turn.
doing that dad pat on my shoulder, like, it's
Yeah.
okay. I know
It's
the spell
okay.
didn't do anything. You're alright.
Yeah. It is the construct's turn. Go against the. No, it's not there. It will actually just turn against you, or because
Okay.
you're the nearest thing to it.
Okay.
For a 25,
Yep, that hits. That hurts.
20 slashing against you,
Okay.
And then it
Um,
spins around and towards you, Zedrun. Makes a spear attack. Misses.
That's a natural one.
Whoops.
So that is its turn.
I'm this big, gigantic bull. How do you miss me like that?
Right.
It
Don't
gets its
ask too
friend's
many
weapon back.
questions.
Okay. Right. I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
The first one, I am going to use the nat 20 I have that was
Nice.
purchased for us. So I'll roll it, and then we'll just have to like double the damage because it's not gonna auto crit for me. That would have been really good anyway. 1/4 of 2. Wow, really? Wow, really?
Someone paid money for 2 damage.
To be fair, I rolled it. I didn't need to roll to attack, so I don't know if that will be my second hit. That's up to you, Jen, because I'm doing 2 blasts.
The first one can be the regular one. So 1 force
then-
damage, and then the other one could be the.
So I'll do a d10, and then we'll just double
Yeah.
5, so 10,
Okay.
so 11 damage. But mine's are nice and flowery. Smells of spring as it hits the.
Springy blast.
Yeah,
Well, they look great.
spring blast.
All right.
That's me.
Zeb.
I will also Eldritch Blast, because I don't want... Wait, did this thing move?
No. Nope.
How did he... Oh.
Spear.
Oh, okay, never mind. I just looked at the attack. I will use Eldritch Blast. 20 plus 7. That's 20. And second, that's a 9.
Misses.
Oh, I should have rolled it.
R 10. That's 2 damage.
Okay.
That's 2 force damage.
All right.
Let me just do that spirit guardian damage since it had a turn and didn't move. Okay, not bad. 11 radiant.
Okay. It's still up. All right.
I believe in us.
It's the worst turn.
Oh, sorry. That's me. I won't charge. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 2 lance attacks and a lance offhand attack. 27 for
Yep.
12 lightning. Oh, I didn't declare it, so I guess that's piercing. Elemancy, 20 for 7. And the offhand attack is 16 for 1. I am going
16 misses.
I am going to superior technique that and spend a superiority dice to add a d8. No, it's a d6. D6, so it adds 6 6 to the attack roll and the damage roll.
Okay. How do you want to take down this construct?
Yes, or
I wanna, in a flurry of blinding blows of electricity, the beast just as I jam my lances into its mechanical components, it falters, discharging static electricity, and finally jumping on top of it, I'll plunge both my lances right into its outer shell
Okay.
as it steams out.
As you do that, you see Anthony kind of walk up, examining both constructs and nod. Alright.
I mean, I'd say congratulations on developing these things, but fucking hell.
Well,
I
they
need
were
these
to
things
made
aren't
to
nice.
serve, so they did
Yes.
their job.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if we had one of those in our service, I can understand their value. Absolutely.
But they did try to kill us, so
That's what they were tasked to do.
You
They're
can't change a
Anthony's.
construct's nature, unfortunately.
Yeah. Can I, Wait, was this place, like, boarded up, or is it just closed for business, basically?
Boarded up.
Boarded up? Can I
Mhm.
do a quick scavenge to see if there's anything useful?
Yeah,
can
sure.
I do the same?
Sure.
Yep.
Investigation check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Ah, fuck it, I'll use a luck point.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. 20!
Can I use a luck point?
Okay. Sure. Anthony's going over the constructs. Jorah, you find 2 potions. You're not sure. One is kind of a brackish liquid, kind of slides, doesn't really stay in one place. It kind of moves and twists about. The
Nice.
other looks to be kind of like a bluish sky blue liquid that just kind of sparkles nicely in its bottle.
Nice.
You just find the remains of what looks to be paperwork and glass files. Nothing of importance.
Anything specific on the paperwork?
Just paperwork. It just seems to be notes on potions and stuff.
Yeah. If this used to be a shop, it's probably...
Okay, I was thinking that it might be like a notice for why it was closed up or something. Alright. I found some paper!
Nice.
Good job.
Yeah.
Freya kind of wanders around, honking every now and then.
Oh, can I scoop her up and just give her a kiss? You were magnificent.
ID
You
ghost.
scoop her up and she goes, ah!
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh, I
are
love
the
her.
most precious thing I have ever seen.
That
Thank you.
goose
Thank
was
you.
impressive.
The goose is kind of cute too, huh?
Yeah.
I need a goose.
I'll hand her back to Anthony.
Freya kind of squirms and Anthony sets her down and she just wanders around. It seems she doesn't care to be held. Where
She's one of
Soon's
those
just
kids.
like, yeah. Soon just seems content to sit on Anthony's shoulder. while
That
they
is
all come
one.
down.
Sorry. That is one golden goose you've got there, Sir Anthony.
Yeah, she is quite the
Goose.
familiar.
Quite the goose. I've seen goose before, and I like
I'll just I'll approach from behind Jordan and just pat him on the back and say thanks for getting me up.
Oh yeah. No worries. Yeah, I figured well, you weren't conscious. I bumped you out of there because it was doing. I figured like anyway. You're welcome.
All the same, I appreciate it, lad.
Yeah.
Laura's gonna walk up to Daphne, head bowed. I owe you.
No, you don't. You're good. We're a team.
Well, thank you. Would you allow me to bestow you an honor?
Tell me what the honor is, and then I'll tell you if you're allowed to do it.
Well, we have a tradition in the knighthood. If somebody saves you, they can take your knighthood or offer you a knighthood, or they can ask something of you.
Okay, you know what? Hold on to that. And when I have something to ask of you, I'll ask of you that, okay?
I'm at your service.
Okay, thank you.
Zeb will lean to Aura and whisper, she's gonna ask you to gather some liquids.
Yeah. Anthony, do you
You
need
see
help?
him built down, drawing what looks to be a teleportation circle.
Would you like help dragging the things over to the teleportation circle?
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh,
He
you were
stands
just...
up, and you see his form kind of waver and shift, and you see the a silver-haired man replaced by a drow man as he just kind of rolls the chalk in his hand and he smiles. I'm strong enough to carry them, but thank you.
Well,
I hope we didn't bang them up. Wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm Anthony Silverhorn.
Yeah.
He takes his vitamins, okay? Do you
I-
not see his physique underneath that vest?
I thought he was. But
And
He's
dress
changed
shirt?
race. He's changed race.
he just changed races, though.
Oh,
I
that's what happened. Wait, what happened? I'm confused.
I noticed earlier that you had a glamour. I didn't want to say. I figured you were trying to lay low. You are Anthony
I-
Silverhorn still, yeah?
He looks to you. I am Sir Anthony Silverhorn,
Okay.
fourth, the very long line of artificers that came before me and after me. I am of my name, I am of my personhood, yes.
Nice.
but not of
Uh,
your mustache.
Not of my mustache, unfortunately.
Before you go, matter of payment.
Yeah.
Alright, he digs around in his bag for a moment and he pulls out a sack of coins and sets them down in front of him, beside him as he continues to work on his circle.
100
Oh.
each, right? Nice.
Good, yeah, I'll distribute. I'll do the.
Mhm.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, very kind.
Hope we didn't bang these things up too much.
That's fine. They can be rebuilt.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna offer my hand to Anthony. It was a pleasure fighting with you, sir. I haven't seen a fellow knight in a long time, and it's a pleasure to share the battlefield with him.
He gives you a look and shakes your hand. I'm not really a knight. I'm more of a lord. As he stands back up, rubbing his hands.
Oh, I just assumed the sir. Yeah. I'm not a lord. I pretend to be sometimes, but that was another life.
I'll approach Sir Anthony Silverhorn and just extend a very meaty hand at him and say, I'll say it was a pleasure fighting alongside you, and these are some very impressive mechanisms you have. Wouldn't mind learning how to make one for myself someday.
You would have to come to Cliffs, John. We don't sell this technology lightly.
I understand why.
I understand why these things are dangerous.
yeah. Can I just approach Aura and just put like a compadre hand on the back of your neck and say, you're just as noble as any noble I have ever met, Aura?
Oh, thank you. Well, I didn't lie about being noble for once.
Yeah. You
It was-
noble of heart.
Thanks.
Bye, Anthony. See ya.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Oh, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
said. Oh, okay.
He shoves one construct in, and you see, yeah, he's fairly strong as he shoves it in. It vanishes, and he rolls the other one in, and it vanishes, and he cleans his hands. I have to go meet my daughter as he starts to head out the door.
Can you I'm assuming you're talking about who I think you're talking about. Can you say hi from me? Tell her she still owes me a lot of money.
Oh, don't worry, Jorah. I read the little book.
Oh!
As he heads out.
Oh.
Seth will turn to Jorah and ask, and what little book is this? With such a sly smile on his face.
Lucy and I have a past.
I see.
Yeah, back when I was a single man. She stole a lot of money from me.
Teleportation
fine.
circle is still there. The portal to some unknown place is still there. But you can leave if you so wish.
Yeah, I think we should go get drinks. We earned this one, honey. I'm
I
getting the
agree.
fuck out. Bye, guys. See ya. Save yourselves.
Are you going into the portal?
No, I am not going
Okay.
into the portal. I believe
I
it.
kind of want to see what's on the other side of the portal.
Or is gonna kind of look into it. Is it cold? Is there air
don't
emanating
think-
from it?
Uh-oh, I don't think that's how portals work. Or
That's the
Huh?
teleportation circle you're at. The portal's down here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
there's
didn't
a
come in through
portal.
the
There's a
door.
portal into the door that we came into. I
I
missed that.
do. Right here.
Sorry.
I do
So
kind
you're-
of want to. I am like really curious as to where the teleportation circle leads to, but.
So the portal was that where we came in? Oh.
Where did we come in?
Here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here.
I don't want to fuck with portals.
Is our exit there? Where we came in is there,
North.
right? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a portal as well
Yep.
that we
Yep.
just like decided that we were not gonna mess with when we came in, but now there's a portal. Okay. You know what? You know what Daphne says? This ain't none of her business. So
Yeah.
yeah, she is not gonna go into the portal. She's gonna look over at this portal and go, "That ain't none of our business," and it's gonna like.
Should we do like
Well-
wishing well and just ping a coin into it?
like toss a coin into the portal like a copper. Here you go, thanks.
Yeah. Eldritch horror comes crawling through.
and you know what it says? Honk.
Congratulations, guy. Freya is the big bad for that didn't get it. But as you toss a coin in, Daphne,
Mm-hmm.
it pops back out, and 2 more follow.
Whoa, it's a money multiplier. You can make so much money, Daphne.
Or no,
Is
don't.
it, or did someone just throw something back through?
I think some portals. Would Zeph know that portals always lead to somewhere?
You can make an Arcana check.
I will make this last roll of the session. Oh, great! We're
Yeah,
back to the
sure.
terrible rolls.
I
Who
am
the fuck
not
knows?
gonna pick up that coin that I toss or the other 2, and I'm going to repeat, that ain't none of our business.
I want to see. I want to just see. Is it like exact replicas of the coin?
Yeah, they're 2 different coins.
2 different coins. Is there like an 8? Would I recognize where like the coin came from? Like, has it got a stamp from a particular kingdom or anything?
It doesn't seem to have a particular stamp or kingdom. It's just a gold coin, and gold's fairly basic throughout the world.
I want it.
Hold on to it. Maybe we can learn something from it.
Yeah. Hey, we know where this portal is here now.
Maybe we should board it up on our way out.
Like Daphne says, ain't none of our business.
None of our business, buddy.
Or our responsibility. I do not get where I
We can
am
make it
today
our
by being
responsibility for our good.
responsible. No.
We could make it our responsibility, but I would choose not to right now. We got pretty banged up in that fight.
I made it where I am today by being responsible as fuck, and the responsible thing is to mind your own business. Okay.
Mind your business, David! Yeah, I'll go out with Daphne. I'm like,
Alright, so you leave, and you do see Anthony there, kind of fixing Freya, and she gives a small honk, and you see her kind of flip in the air, and she goes from a brassy color to more of a pearlescent color. Then they kind of walk off together, and the 3 of them have sounds like a conversation in a language none of you know. And they wander off towards the square.
Sure, put that-
well,
That is a man.
yeah,
Indeed it is.
he's got a nice ass.
Yeah, for a person of male persuasion, both his human silver daddy and his elf silver daddy form, because he's still a silver daddy. I will have to say that I can appreciate a good masculine booty.
As can I.
Bubble.
As you admire this poor artificer's ass.
We're disaster days, of course we're doing
Yeah,
it. Listen.
you'll find yourselves a bar, get some drinks, and just share and reminisce over the battle you just had. And we'll end it there for tonight.
I'm like flipping the coin between my fingers, like mystery coin.
All right, well then, thank you everyone for coming and showing up. That was great. We have been asking for a fight from Jin for a few stars and wishes now, and Jin provided, and I forgot. Jin's fights, I didn't forget. Jin's fights are awful, and when I say awful, I mean they're great.
Yeah.
Because there is always
Hard
so
mode.
yeah.
Hard mode.
I love hard mode. I love it. Also, big shout out to Jamie because I love this class.
You do.
So yeah, with that, as far as the next 7 days go, we're off until next Friday because next Friday is the beginning of our Extra Life weekend. So starting next Friday at 8 a.m. PST, we are going to have 9 total games over the weekend. We are raising money for our local Children's Miracle Network. Hospitals. I am doing it for the Children's Hospital of British Columbia. Everyone has their own. I personally have a $500 goal for myself, and the team has a $500 goal collectively, and we've actually gotten very close to that goal. In fact, last time I checked, we were in like around 400 from one person. I think it was Korg. They've raised a good amount of money already, but that's what's happening. There's going to be Dungeons and Dragons, Honey Heist, but Fossil Heist. I'm doing an Animorph skin of Blades in the Dark. There's going to be Mutineer Zero, Lancer, Steel Knight, which is a horror game, and I don't like 3 Dungeons and Dragons things. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of people involved. It's a lot of moving parts. So please, if you're hanging out, give us a follow, join the Discord, and just donate some monies to help save some children's lives. And that's me. That's my spiel for the channel. You can find me here, backwards to forwards. Zev, go ahead.
Hi guys. You can find me on the internet at Gaming Melomut on Twitter. I'm taking I don't want to call it a hiatus, more of a sabbatical from streaming for a while. While I figure some things out. And you can find me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch. I am also on Discord if you have my info there. And I will be on Kios Little Monsters channel playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition as Drake the Thunderbrand on Sunday. I hope to see you there. And that's me.
Hey everyone, I am Emma, or Honolulu on the internet. You can find me at doing Nexus Adventures over at the Hype Goblins channel every Sunday. You will usually find me here in Ashenfell. Eventually we'll be back for some Dragon Age fun as well in the winter. And while I recommend tuning in for any and all that you are capable of for Extra Life next weekend, I will be running the late slot on Fridays, running the Fossil Heist game, which is just going to be a bunch of dinosaur shenanigans. So it's on brand for the channel. That is me. Have a good evening, everyone.
Hello, I am or Pinkmun or Martin. You can call me whatever you want. I am on Twitter at Lun_believable. I'm on Twitch at twitch.tv /pink_mun. And I'm mostly here. I had a great time. That was a great fight, really intense. And the music was A+. So thank you so much, Jen. That's me. This bitch owned it.
This bitch, how?
I'm Jen. You can find me here on Thursdays and Wednesdays in the upcoming year. I'm over at Sarah's channel, the Hype Goblin Show, playing Anthony Silverhorn, the Artificer Barbarian, and his robots companions. And you can find me once a month over at the Indoor Adventures channel, playing Built-in Hawthorne, the Mobster Fae, to Lilith, the undead vampire mobster. I think that's everything online. You can find me on Twitter at LeftFankerDD if you want to chat at me, talk with me about Scottish history, the referendum, whatever.
This bitch haunted. I can't. I love it. All right. And with that, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and raid over at Draku3690. They are a good friend of mine at this point. One of my new friends that is playing Animorphs with me. So yeah, everybody, bye bye.
Bye.